jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports.
Good morning once again. WCS on deck. Salute to the supporters, man, and everyone that's in the building. You already know what it is, man. Back with another one. Hot grease. You already know what it is, man. The hottest topic that's buzzing the airwaves of social media is the fact that Terrence Bud Crawford spoke to his supporters. He spoke to his supporters to let us know what was going on and what went down. I just want to say appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I want to give him a salute. You know what I'm saying? Just for come up here being an honorable stand-up individual, unlike other people. You feel me? Unlike other individuals. Man, shout out to the chat. Active on deck. Mr. Gumbo in the building. What's good with it? Expert genius on deck, man. What it do, bro? Mr. Gumbo. Shout out expert Mr. Pass on deck. Hello, WCS. Hope all is well. Hey, man, apologize for being tardy. It wasn't nothing I could do about that. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to drive over here. Really, they don't. They have all this roadway, and they feel like everybody has to go 50 miles per hour over the speed limit. And then when they touch somebody else's vehicle in an accident, they act like they're all shocked, or they try to run. You know what I'm saying? Big blunts and boxing on deck. Salute to you. Slugger Slam in the building. Salute WCS. Salute to you, brother. So let's break down this. I want you all to this is gonna be a group effort for real. We need to break down some things, right? Along with what happened. You know, I'm really not trying to go into extreme as far as playing the whole video, but definitely you have to play bits and pieces of the video that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I did break down some of the video in segments thus far. You know what I'm saying? So I want to start with the basic first, because it's very important outside of what the narrative was being pushed, that the contract was out there, term sheet, whatever you want to call it. It was out there for like 6 months, which turned out to be a lie. You know what I'm saying? He received it in August, a short window, August, y'all. He received that shit in August. Terrence Crawford received that in August. Not right after, Errol Spence fall in April, May, June, July, August. Why August? And you're trying to fight in November. It's a whole lot of truth, man, and factoids that came out. It was so much to the point where there was no denying it, man. There was no denying it no more. But what I love about what happened last night is that him going live at 10 p.m., it caused the aerosexuals and the Spencerholics, the queens of Spence, to stay up late, man, and talk about this shit. Man, I was tuned in to some panels. God damn. One man has so much power, dog. God damn. You know, people's up here working extra overtime. You know, trying to spin the narrative however they see fit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sitting back listening to all this shit. But today, man, I need your help so we can really kind of dissect this a little bit more. Because we already have listened to it ourselves. We already understand that Terrence Crawford did everything in his ability to make this fight happen. Everything. So when I see the Spencerholics out here making videos, they're not making videos trying to debunk what Terrence Crawford said. They're making videos that is in an attempt for them to be comedic. They want to make light of it. You see what I'm saying? They want to make fun of it. So to me, since they're making fun of him going live and what he said, especially when he was, he kept fumbling BLK Prime, it shows me that they're bored with Spence. It shows me that they understand that Spence don't give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? Spence don't give a fuck about him. So they're all over here talking about Bud Crawford like some kids. You know what I'm saying? Just like some kids in the cool group. They want to be a part of the kids with the cool group, man. They want to be over here. This is where all the talk is about. This what's going on. This who went live last night. That's what they want to talk about. They just want to be a part of something special. Not special ed like over there with Spence, because I know these cats have sent Spence, I don't know how many tweets, DM messages and shit like that. He would just not fuck with him. He ain't fucking with his fans, dog. So when they found out Bud, the Startup November Bud was going live the other night, oh my God, bro. I know some of them cats just waking up right now. You know what I'm saying? They went to bed drunk. For real. They was up there drinking and shit, trying to make videos and do comedic shit. I seen some haterism. People doing short videos on him fumbling the BLK. I say out of all of what he said, you're a boxing fan, right? Out of everything you heard this man say, you're going to make videos strictly about him fumbling the BLK? Seriously. Are we really getting on which fighter talks what way and how? I understood every word he said. I don't know about your guy, but if you really want to talk about clarity, euphony, you want to talk about what's good to the ears, I understood every word he said. I don't know about you, but that's not somewhere y'all need to go right now. Because I'm listening to the leaked audio and I'm saying, God damn, it reminds me of radio transmissions in the field. Shh, over. EJ over. Do you copy? Shh. Yeah, copy. Yeah. AJ over. Send the radio signal out. EJ over. Do you copy? Over. Shh. Sir, did you hear that? Is that our ally, or is it an unidentified alien? What is that on the line? Sir, what should we do? Should we send up the jets? Should we send up the F-84s? We might have an invasion going on here. It seems like we made contact with the aliens. Come listen to it. EJ, if you're out there, respond, over. Sir, you hear that? Oh my God, I know y'all not talking about speech. I know y'all mad, but we're going to listen to the video. Hold up. What am I doing? We're going to listen to the video and get into this shit, bro. Know what I'm saying? We're going to get into this. Who sent that super chat, man? Shout out and good morning to the one and only Mr. Gumbo on deck with a $10 super chat. He said, Spence, we can both make $25 million. No, Crawford, I want the back end money. You know, the back end money. But I have a fire stick. But now Bud is ducking, shaking my motherfucking head, dog. Did he say that, dog? God damn, Gumbo. What the fuck? You know, they always talk about, you know, black people, how they just be fucking off money sometime. And if that ain't the grandest of them all, I'm telling you that if that wasn't the grandest of them all, God damn it, that's when people lose their fucking job. Because they should have briefed that man and went through rehearsal. Something. He knew he was on the phone with damn Terrence. Somebody should have briefed him ahead of time. Hey, can you pass a little bit of word, you know, to me, and I'm gonna pass it to Spence, cause you know, yeah, okay. So what you want to present to him? I want to present, like, real talk. The heaviest part of it is $25 million. So $25 million, y'all split, you know, $25 million apiece. I mean, $25 million by two. No, I'm talking about, you know, it's two companies, $25 million per. 25 for me, 25 for him. Oh, for real? All right. Let me go tell him. Hey, Spence, man. He's coming for real. You know, he's coming solid. He says two companies want to invest money in, you know what I'm saying? And it's $25 million a piece for both of y'all. And can you give me a remote, man? I'm trying to adjust my fire stick now. I got to adjust my fire stick. No, listen. What are you talking about, fire stick? You know, PPV. You know what I'm saying? 25 million PPV. No, man, it's probably just gonna be 25 million. That's all he can get. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money, dog. I think you should take it. I really do. I think you should take it. Man, you know, I ain't getting no backhand money. You know, my fire stick, I'm gonna be here just freaking running the pay-per-view for free in my home, and you know, 25 million. EJ, over. We hear you. Speak up. We hear you, EJ. Speak up. Over. Sending transmission. Over. Sending EJ over. Do you copy? Over 25 million. Sir, we need to shut down this communication line. We're unable to reach out to the unidentified. You know, we don't know. We cannot decipher the message that's being sent this way, sir. We just request to shut it down. Shut down several communications, sir. Do we have your confirmation? Yes, sir. They're trying to give goddamn Errol Spence 25 million. This man talking about a fire stick, dog. Where's his people at? If that is not the worst way for a black person to be accused of fucking off 25 million. I mean, in boxing, I just seen Struder do it, or whatever his name is in basketball. But Errol Spence was told $25 million, and this dude turned around and started talking about back end money. And then Crawford attempted to explain to him about people stealing pay-per-views, piracy, and all that. He's like, I got a fire stick. I love my fire stick, man. I like it. Got BLK Prime on. Since you say you signed with BLK Prime, I've been looking at BLK Prime a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. I love it, man. If we fight, man, we get to fight free, man. I got the fire stick. This nigga said he got the fire stick, y'all. He has the fire stick, y'all. He ain't trying to make no money. He ain't trying to fight. This nigga said he got the fire stick, bro. That shit is unfucking believable. That is the craziest shit that we can hear to end 2022, and then get the Spencerholics, the Aerosexuals on here making videos like little children. Just like children. Juice on deck. Salute. Mr. Gumbo, one love to you. Thank you for the super chat. D Young on deck. One love to you, brother. Thank you. Shout out to the one and only UGK Shaw News, the Sauce Experience, aka Showtime Shaw in the building. He shut down the YTC and IG live last night. Yes, he did, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he did. Real talk. He shut it down. Seriously. That's what everybody's talking about. But we do have to address, the intro. I want y'all to listen to his intro. This is one of the first halves of his live stream, okay?
Team Spence, I would say, our him and him about May, right after his fight, just going back and forth. They sending me a proposal with the interest of the Spence and Crawford fight. We didn't get a contract until August, and it was just kind of like a regular contract. It wasn't nothing. It was initial proposal. It wasn't even a contract. It was a proposal, and Spence, Crawford, the intentions of us fighting. I started talking to Team Spence, I would say, and Al him and them about May, right after his fight, just going back and forth. They sending me a proposal with the interest of the Spence and Crawford fight. We didn't get a contract until August.
So he's talking to them in a timely manner after the fight. He's speaking to them in a timely manner after Errol Spence went in there with Udinese Ugas. But he said they didn't get somewhat like a contract or agreement or some type of term sheet until August. The man has placed it out there that he was doing his due diligence to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Called him up after the fight. So it's no ifs, ands, or buts that Terrence Crawford was the initiator to try to make this shit happen. Now, why they would wait so late with the window being the way it is and giving Team Crawford minimal time to get this straight, and then you're trying to fight in November. You know what I'm saying? So you give or take, you got to get the shit done, completed, get it announced, make it official, and everything. That's after everybody has to look over it. The truth comes out, man. If he talked to you all earlier, why, if this the biggest fight in boxing, why did it take you so long to goddamn get something going? You're the promotion. You got the network. You have the entire engine behind you. You have the entire engine behind you, and you sit up here and take your motherfucking time getting shit done, man. D Young on deck, salute to you. They tried to switch the narrative and made it seem like Bud asked for $25 million when he said he had a company willing to pay both of them $25 million. True words, man. True words. Real talk. Shout out to Coach Malachi in the building. New media today, USA Boxing. Peace to the family. Peace to you, Coach. What's good with it? Mr. Bad W says, I saw people say he lying because he didn't mention who put up the $25 million. Why mention who put up the $25 million, right? When the deal is not being made. So why should you basically give them a discovery of the two investments that was willing to put money if you're not in negotiations with him? See, these people, I don't know how they think. It's not up to me to figure that shit out. I already went through raising kids and stuff like that. I'm not trying to raise adults with a kid mentality. It's not that they're incompetent. It's that they're making a choice to act incompetent. They may very well know what their actions are, but they choose to be incompetent, bro. I don't have time to be trying to coach, grown-ass adults on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Lean on me type shit. I ain't trying to be Mr. Carter. These dudes know what they listening to, and then they won't even figure it out. What benefit is it to him to put the company out there to allow anybody over the PBC to include Al Heyman. They try to reach out to these people and try to go behind the scenes and set something else up if the negotiations resume in 2023. Why would he do that to himself? Why would Crawford do that? And what are these channels up here talking about, bro? That's the dumbest thing ever. Why would he give you a discovery? Why would he come up here and allow you what his discovery is? Why would he do that? That makes no sense, man. This is the second with the attorney.
Basically, the negotiations of what a contract would look like before we actually got the actual contract. Al goes in to saying a guy that I don't know, never represented me, not affiliated with Team Crawford, have no whatsoever place in Team Crawford's, stable, representing me in a contract which I have no nothing upon that I agreed to. Okay, so we going on the basically the negotiations of what a contract would look like before we actually got the actual contract. Al goes in to saying a guy that I don't know, never represented me, not affiliated with Team Crawford, have.
I just try to run that, that reintro, double it up a little bit, just so it can be on the live. The reason I'm doing that is because that's what type of audience we got. Not you all in the chat, but that's what type of audience we have on the YTC. You have to run shit twice because debate is going to be a debate. The liars are going to lie. That's what they're going to do, man. The haters are going to hate. That's what it's about, man. And they act like, if you get on here and speak about what happened and you get on here and speak about them, they feel like they're a part of your life at the point. No, you're not a part of our life. We're just trying to help you out so you can be a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Get your life together. If Errol Spence is not speaking to you all, if he haven't went live and he ain't came out and gave y'all the backstory like Terrence Crawford, y'all got problems, bro. Y'all got big problems. Real talk. You got big problems. W says, I saw people say he's lying. Okay, I read that. Long as y'all know what a lie is. You know what I'm saying? Long as you know. D said, W says the part that caught me is when Spence said, what about the back end money? Didn't it? I mean, that guy right there, man, he obviously don't sit close to negotiations too much. Real talk. He's not privy to the room talks. He's not at the table. You know what I'm saying? Just like Crawford said he didn't see this guy. I believe him. I don't think he's allowed unless he give prior notice to show up. If it's anything dealing with business, Al's going to tell him in the aftermath because Spence has been on record as saying, Al is going to look out for me. I know he's going to make me the best fight. Al going to do what he's supposed to do. He's going to make me the best fights. Man, that is the worst part of doing business. You'll never be able to take control of your career. And then when it comes time for you, if you choose to, separate yourself when it's too late. Then you're going to find out how much money you might have lost. Or Spence may be like, nah, I really don't want to know how much money I lost. I know I lost a bulk load of that shit, but you know what I'm saying? I still think he did a good job, man. Hey, shout out. I want to thank, Al Heyman for doing just tremendous job with everything, this, that. I mean, come on, bro. These brothers got to be smarter, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got to be smarter. Has Spence seen 25 million with his guarantee and back end combined? I know, right? You know, they was talking about how much Spence hasn't made in his career. But if you listen to him being presented that amount of money, he did not first say, let me process this. This brother, right, who's supposed to be my adversary, he's coming to the table with 25 mil. Not just for him, but for me too. The initial thought, sensibly, would have said, damn, in good faith, this brother's doing me, he's doing me a fair one. Like he's looking out for me and him. He's not coming in like Al Haymon was trying to do Crawford, giving no guarantee and all the shit on the back end and all that. Spence goes out here and talk about the back end money. Nigga, we not nowhere near the back end money because just like Terrence Crawford mentioned, people are still in the pay-per-views and everything else. So if he has to get the net profit on the back end, he's going to lose out if he can't see the books and Al Haymon trying to screw him. Real talk. It's not going to be that way. You know what I'm saying? G-Money on deck, salute. Al on deck. It's not going to be that way because, Crawford's too smart, man. I know, man. I need to thanks, Mr. Pass. I definitely need to probably play this from my phone. Real talk. Because see that he don't come on live that much. I can tell you that. Because he was sitting way back from whatever they was recording from a mobile phone and his audio was low. Hold on for a second. Let's listen to this bit piece of audio when it comes down to him calling Spence.
Hey, bro, look, listen. You know what I mean? I got this company that's willing to give us $25 million a piece, guaranteed. What's up? What you gonna do? He like, 25 million. What about the back end? I'm like, dude, listen. If they make their money back, then we get 80-20. You know what I mean? It's simple math. I said, man, we got people all still in the fight. They got the fire sticks. He laughed. He like, man, I got a fire stick too. I'm like, see? I'm like, man, ain't nobody really buying, pay-per-views no more. I said, man, we get this upfront money and we good. It's a no-brainer. You know what I mean?
Who sounds like the more sound-minded individual in that dialogue? You know what I'm saying? We can't say it was Spence. But when you have a first person speaking and just telling you the story, then it's all up to the perception of the listener. You have a lot of people that was tuned in, and I know I'm gonna go out and say I have confidence that a lot of people that listened to Terrence Crawford say what he said, they felt like he was being genuine about the conversation. He wasn't giving you the chorus. He was just telling you like you would speak on somebody having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. It seems like when he said to Spence, say, I got a fire stick, that'll be some goofy shit Spence say. Serious, that'll be some super, super goofy shit he'll say. I'm not damn exaggerating that shit at all, man. That would be some goofy shit he'll say. It has to come down to the whole conclusion, the entire conclusion that Al Haymon is always in Spence's thoughts. He can't move without Al Haymon. And this whole freaking farce that's been going on with these damn Spencerholics. They know that he couldn't make no moves. So the only thing they did was try to act like the damn castle, the motherfucking Area 51, the PBC Area 51, the headquarters. They try to act like that was the Kingdom Come, goddammit. Everything rotates over there. So when Terrence Crawford was free man and he went over there, he thought about it. He said, shit, let me communicate with some people, get my shit straight. All alone, people up here talking about he should just go and bow down at the mercy of the motherfucking PBC. And what if he would have did that? What if he would have placated Al Heyman's desires and just capitulated and signed whatever the fuck it was? Signed on for a multi-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? Found himself that Spence wasn't even guaranteed in the multi-fight deal. He was just a suggested fight if it happens. In the meanwhile, they sit up here and feed him Boot Ennis, somebody totally different than them, Errol Spence. I'm not saying Crawford's that stupid to do that at all. I'm telling you from the people's point of view that was encouraging him to take his ass over there to PBC Kingdom and just lay down and get taken advantage of, get violated. That's pretty much what I was listening to. But you know, you weren't dealing with a dumb nigga, man. You was dealing with a sound-minded individuals that was gonna take the time out to make sure shit was straight business-wise. He's on record as doing that. Just off the guarantees he was getting a top rank, period. He's on record as doing that. But I have a question for y'all. Where's Spence, man? Where's Spence in all of this? It would look, if you want to set the damn, if you want to set this shit ablaze again and keep people talking through the holidays, today, last night or today would be a great time for Spence to reappear. Because right now he's missing in fucking action. He's missing, dog. He's not missing to the damn Terrence Crawford supporters. Errol Spence is missing to basically reach out and provide his fans just a little bit to quench their thirst. Like when motherfuckers foam at the mouth like they do, and you not coming to their aid, you're not talking to them, they continue to foam. These niggas got dry mouth waiting on you to say something, Errol. They desperate, bro. I'm making a plea to you, Errol. Whatever you may be, I've made the milk cartons, milk cartons. I made the milk cartons, man, with your picture on it. I'm sending them around to all the local grocery stores. I really want you to speak to these dudes. Because last night, man, they was up there drooling on themselves, foaming, bubbling shit coming out their motherfucker. Looked like they've been drinking damn dish detergent. They really desperately need your company, bro. Because what Terrence Crawford was able to do yesterday was build up his fan base in this shit. A lot of people who were supporting Spence, they was like, you know what, Terrence ain't a bad dude, man. He ain't a bad dude. I'm gonna go over here and start fucking with him because Errol Spence is MIA. He's missing. He's missing, bro. Errol Spence is fucking missing. I'm not saying it has anything to do with Al Heyman, but he's missing, bro. You know, a big announcement coming. Where's the damn announcement? Where's the official announcement? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you get on live there, Spence, and talk to your people? Make the announcement. Even if the announcement is made by the network, I want you to get on here and make the announcement, brother. I want you to address your side. I want you to tell the people that, hey, Crawford, what he said in this case right here, he did come to me with $25 million, this, and this. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I did ask for the back end money because I'm not too savvy or educated about the business aspect. Yeah, I did disclose I had a fire stick, and I be motherfucking stealing fights too. Yep. Motherfucker, I steal it. Yeah, when Rick Glaser said that shit, I said, yeah, that was me. You know, I got the fire stick. But it's a lot of shit that needs answers. So, Errol, come out and let us know what's going on with you. Let us know what's going on, bro. Let us know. Real talk. Told you, fam, these dudes are very ignorant and have very low IQ for real online. This is hilarious. It is, man. This shit is hilarious for real. And I apologize for the low audio because next time I'm just gonna play it off my external connected physical connection to my PC or whatever Wi-Fi. That's my fight. That's my fault. That's him not having an external mic on his mobile phone. They just using the phone mic. He didn't have an external mic hook up to that. But I'll take the blame. WC is always big on your show. My workers and I are on a roof job in Jersey. We got speakers connected to you too, and we balling out on your shit. Damn, dog. Keep up the grind and dedication. One love, my brother. Appreciate the fall back. Man, hey, shout out to the fellas out there on the roof, man. Goddamn getting it in. The ones that be damn providing that construction to build people's refuge. You feel me? Shout out the ones that's out there landing in, man. Laying them hours in, landing damn equipment, building, actually putting their hands to work, shawty. Shout out to Fallback and the fellas out there in Jersey, man. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Brown, what's good? PBC don't want to see how much their fighters can possibly make making big fights. They hide money from them. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody over there, in light of what we've been hearing, is happy. They ain't happy because they don't have permission, shawty. They don't have permission to be happy. Do you know what I mean by they don't have permission to be happy? When they go up there just like Terrence Crawford did and say, sir, sir, sorry to bother you, Sir Heyman. I just have something to ask you, Sir Heyman. I have a fight coming up, and per the contract, it said I was supposed to get deferred payments on the back end. Sir Heyman, please don't get upset with me, but is it any way that I can see the books? Please, Sir Heyman. Please, Sir Heyman, please don't get mad at me, sir. Please. Can I just see the books? Because I just want to make sure I'm getting paid what I need to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm not getting everything that we agreed on, Sir Heyman. Get out of my office. Get out. No matter of fact, I got something for you. Come on in. Hey, lock those 6 locks. Lock them. No, sir, I wasn't planning on staying here, Sir Heyman. Lock those 6 locks. Sit down. Okay? I'm going to tell you what I told Spence the other day when he came in here. Y'all niggas don't question what I say. You understand me? I run this shit. I run everything. From the front door to the back door. You understand me? Y'all losing y'all fucking mind, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. Y'all hear this Terrence Crawford shit, and now you want to come up here and test me? And test and see if I got the juice? I still got the juice, nigga. You understand that? You better pass the word. When I say deferred payments, and you're going to get them whenever I say so on the back end, then wait for the money to get here. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. But it's been 6 fights ago, sir. I just please, I need to buy some ramen noodles, some shrimp, and the beef flavor ramen noodles, sir. Please don't. Please give me an advance, sir, on my own money, because I don't have no way of knowing if all the money is there. That's it. Hey, do me a favor, because this shit about to get real nasty. Hey, Charlie, come in here. Hey, man, get this motherfucker out of my office. And when you leave, come back in here. I got to talk to you, man. Because the inmate's trying to run the asylum over here. And that's not the way it works. You understand me? That ain't the way it works. That is not the way it works. I'm Al motherfucking Heyman. These motherfuckers better recognize. Jamal, what's good? Salute WCS, good morning. Salute to you. Al, what's good? What's good? Hyphy. He said before focusing on Spence's best interest, Al focused on his own interest. Ugh. Here we go. These kung fu specialists goddamn swinging those damn knives and swords and all sorts of blades up in this bitch this morning. Our business comes before black empowerment. God damn, that shit's lethal. Motherfuckers coming here with the poison of a dart frog on their goddamn comments. How is the Spencerholic supposed to survive off this shit, bro? Y'all coming here goddamn poison, venom, all that shit dripping. Why are you giving them a cocktail like that? You know they like to drink. Time they put that shit on their tongue, it start to tingle. Oh my God, they got me. They got me, dog. They got me. Oh shit, they got me. I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. God damn it, Heyman. They come over here, man. Man, that's the realest shit, bro. That's the realest shit. He said, Al, before focused on Spence's best interest, Al focused on his own best interest, bro. For Al, business comes first, black empowerment. So you would think if he's he has a black fighter, one of many black fighters on his roster, you would think he had a man's best interest, right? That's not the case, bro. That's not the motherfucking case, dog. That's not the case. Al has his best interest. When he reached his goal, his monetary goal, then everybody else is included. And not until then. Not until then. They say the man go to church every Sunday. For real. I don't know what that church is. I don't know if people actually recognize him and he go in disguise. They say he go to church every Sunday. Now the same church. Now you trying to tell me it hasn't been a fight of his to go to that church with him and try to sit down on the same pew and try to have a conversation with him in church so he won't cuss their ass out? Sir, over here, sir, please, I have to come back to you, sir. Please, in God's house, in his holy name. I just want you to just acknowledge that you owe me money. Al Heyman, please, sir, pay me. Pay me, sir. Pay me. The devil's coming at me, sir. Preacher, can we please have a special prayer for being this guy right here? He's my boss. And like I told him, sir, he's not paying me the amount of money I should get, sir. I call him sir and everything. I say, Sir Heyman, please pay me. I'm struggling. So Al, let me get this straight. You got your business coming in my workplace and interrupting what I do. I'm trying to teach the word of God. That's what I'm trying to do. You have your employees coming in my workspace trying to interrupt my flow of business? Huh? Is that where we at? That's where we at right here? That's where we at? Okay, when I'm done with you, I'm gonna throw cases on all you niggas in the goddamn congregation. You think you gonna come up here and ruin my business? This is hilarious, man. Somebody call Spence and tell him he has friends out here. I don't know how many friends, but his people are letting him down every motherfucking day. These dudes are more so energized to do live streams on Bud Crawford rather than Errol Spence Jr. And the reason is basic, a very limited amount of content. This nigga's not even caring about where his audience at or anything. This dude is sitting up there watching his Fire Stick, talking to himself, going out there talking to Mr. Ed. He said they're having a conversation with his horse more than he do Al Heyman. Hey, Ed. Damn, W says it's crazy how EJ fans can still spin this shit. It's everything coming from EJ's camp. The truth. Really? Bud is capping. Listen, y'all. It's going to be a lot of haters out there when it comes to this. It's going to be a lot of haters. But this is what I want you to do as a collective audience. Real talk. When it comes to collective audience WCS, right? All I want you to do is donate a motherfucking penny. All right? I want you to donate a penny. When you see these individuals out on the street corner, on the side and everything, I want you to reach in your pocket. Now I'm going to try to give you some organization with this shit now. I ain't trying to have you spend all your goddamn change you can use during the holidays, because these niggas don't deserve that shit. I want you to find a penny. When you pull that change out your pocket, I want you to find the dirtiest penny, not the cleanest. Toss that motherfucker, man, in that can. Let these niggas know that you don't appreciate them trying to be a fan on the snake tip. What they are is genuine, certified, official haters, man. They are the crackheads of YTC. They get off, they fiending for some damn Bud Crawford information. I'm telling you, these individuals are the crackheads of freaking YTC. The crackheads. These YTC, they can be worse than the crackheads you see on the street. You know why? Because they have to, look, we have to deal with these niggas all the time. A crackhead on the street, it dip behind the building, up under the basement, goddamn up on the second floor. You know, all the crackheads is goddamn getting high. We have to see these crackheads perform right here on the YTC, dog. We have to see it. That's why it fucks up everything when it comes to trying to explain it to them. They don't want to listen to shit. They don't want to listen to nothing, bro. Let's listen to the rest.
But one thing about me and I would say the difference between me and the difference between Spence is I'm really my own boss now, and he's not. He got to go through Al. He got to go through, his team and ask them if he can do certain things that I don't have to no more. Yeah, I might have had to when I was with Top Rank, because I was signed to Top Rank and they was my promotional company. So of course I had to go to Top Rank and ask them to get me this fight or do this for me or do that for me, because I was obligated to do certain things by their standard because I was signed to them. But now that I'm a free agent and I'm free to do whatever I want, I'm the one sitting at the table. I'm the one that's talking directly to these high individuals. Errol Spence not talking to, Terrence Crawford about the fight. You know what I mean?
Man, he said Errol Spence is not talking to Terrence Crawford about the fight. He even spoken about himself in the third person, just to include Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He talked about himself in the third person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some unity and let people know that there is no way that you can put both of them in the room at the same time. That's sad. I ain't gonna lie, that's sad. This dude going around lying to his damn supporters, talking about he's the big fish. He's the motherfucking his own boss. Man down promotions. No, man down promotions ain't shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no such thing as man down promotions. It's just a label. What he does have is merch. Because if you look at the crackhead that's in the picture, merch is up there. You know what I'm saying? Let me remove that so y'all can see the merch. You know what I'm saying? Let me remove that. He has Big Fish merch. The aerosexuals, they have merch. Real talk. They have merch, man. Serious. I'm gonna be honest. They have merch. That they have. They have merch. But outside of that, They don't have nothing. They can't move as a unit. He can't come in there and speak for himself and be respected by Al Haymon to be able to speak freely in a room of black men. He doesn't have that position. He doesn't have that authority. When you don't have that permission, nor do you have that authority, what is he to do? Go back, turn on his fire stick, and goddamn watch some motherfucking Netflix. That's it. And see when the phone gonna ring. Is it over with? He's still there? No, he hasn't. He's still here. Okay. All right, just let me know, sir. Let me know. I will. All right? Don't bother me no more. Errol Spence can't even sit at the table. Let's go back to when his people. You remember when his fans was up here talking about, y'all remember, right? You remember when they was talking about he was a man with no land? They said Terrence Bud Crawford was a man with no land. They said that he was a man with no land, y'all. He didn't have nowhere to go. So when I hear news like this from Terrence Crawford saying, this man ain't sitting with me at the table, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that, I'm appalled. I'm saying, what the fuck? You said you was there man down and you your own boss and all that shit. Even Letitia Crawford put this shit out here on a tweet. You your own boss, right? That's what she said. You your own boss, right? So therefore you your own boss. Why can't you go up here and goddamn talk for yourself? Why can't you tell Terrence Crawford I'll be there in a little bit? I'll be there on the conference call in a little bit to talk to you. Why can't we make this happen? Bro, fans is full damage control. Then can't admit bringing wrong. That can't admit being wrong because they push a narrative and back themselves in the corner for years. Ego and prime keeps them lying and in that river. Jamal Neasy said, "Love that picture." Yeah, man, you have to give them a presentation, man. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to donate a penny. Let's not forget, man, anything and everything you do. When you leave this live today, I want you to donate a penny to the Spencerholics. For real. You know they need to support their habit. They need to support their habit, dog. There's some legitimate, certified 2022 crackheads, bro. The way they latching on to this information, God damn, they high as hell. They loving this shit, y'all. They love it. When Bud said he was going live, oh my God, they got situated, they showered and everything. They got their food ready, ate, and then they grabbed their favorite beverage, a cold one. They really got nice and comfy, man. Got their phones ready, the screen record. Man, white shit in the corner of their mouth, foaming and shit, kept on drinking. Then they was up here playing 78's freaking audio. Strip them down, butt naked to the nude. That's what they was feeling when they found out Crawford was coming. To the butt naked to the nude. They say, oh man, this couldn't be a better night for me. Damn, I'm feeling good. Oh my God, let me get this baby oil. Let me rub this baby oil on me, man. I'm feeling good tonight. Shit. These motherfuckers are infatuated with hearing what Bud Crawford has to say. Because what it does is give them more content. They say, oh man, just when we thought we was going to have a bad holiday with the super chats, Bud Crawford's going to go live and tell his side of the story. I love it. They say, I love it. Don't you? It's how many people in the chat? 6, 16, 17. All 17 of you. What y'all doing right now? Come on. You know the program. What y'all doing? Huh? So this is what we're going to do. Everybody, do you have your glasses in your hand? Do everybody have their drink poured already? We're going to give a toast. Okay? We're going to give a toast to just being happy and in tune with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They call us Spence sexuals. You know what I'm saying? Errol sexuals. You know what I'm saying? Spencerholics. And that's who we are. Toast, that's who we are. We are heterosexuals. Okay? Thank you. Sip. I want to give another toast, right? I just want to thank Crawford because though we pretend like we don't like him when we're doing live streams, we really respect what he has going on as a man. And we know deep down inside that he's going to goddamn beat the shit out of our favorite fighter. But goddamn it, I'm going to keep on faking the funk with my audience so they can give me super chats. You feel me? I'm going to continue to fake the funk with my audience so they can give me super chats. Now, anybody in this chat, right? All 17 of you, right? You know I'm not lying. That is a smart way to deceive your people. Act like you're hating somebody when you actually love them. You want to be on this team, but you don't have the heart or the cojones to take the backlash like WCS. Okay? I wish I could speak up like that guy. I swear to God. God damn it. But yeah, stay with the plan. All right? Put those videos out once he's done with this live. Just try to nitpick and all the little areas that he fucked up about BOK Prime. Yeah, put those videos out there first. We want to get those out there filtering around in the algorithm of YouTube. Get them out there, disseminate them, and then come back and really start dissecting, what he said in the actual interview. If you have some of that voice software, try to fuck around and put some, bogus ass false voice altering shit in there too. We need these super chats for the holidays, man, so we can reach our goal. All right, cool. Thank you. Man strapped down. I'm not my own boss. He's not, bro. That was Bud Ducktail. And people coming hard at Bud Crawford, man. Coming hard with some true reality. You know what I'm saying? Some reality, Bud. Bud is affiliated with some smart business people. Warren Buffett, Rick Ross, Jay-Z. So what we talking about, man? With no land. They missed me with that shit. Yeah, they say the man had no land, bro. They said he had no land. That's what he said. He is his own boss. That's why he doesn't need to speak to anyone. Al Heyman is his advisor that he pays. We know, from looking at the milk carton, I don't know who's responsible for him not speaking. If you look at the milk carton, I put Spence's face up there. I mean, I don't know if Al has any participation or not. I don't know, but it just seems like everywhere I put Spence's face, I always see a shadow. I see a shadow, people. It freaks me out. I say, all I did was put Spence's face on the milk carton. And then this shadow started to appear on the, it started to ease out from behind. I was like, what the fuck? Every time I tried to record this shit, I would just get Spence's face. But yet, when I goddamn save the thumbnail and download it, I get that shit right there. Unfucking believable, man. Unfucking believable. I put Spence's face on this damn milk carton to help people locate where he is. And I swear to you, I swear to you, goddamn, on the, dead homies on the Galaga arcade game. You know what I'm saying? I swear. For real, this is real shit. On every ant I ever stepped on in life, I put Spence's face on the milk carton, and it's always this shadow in the background just eases out. I don't know who it is, man. He looked familiar. I just don't know how and who that is. For real. Maybe y'all can tell me. But I put nothing but Spence's face on the milk carton. I put that shit up there. I redid it several times, and I say, who the fuck is that? I don't know, man. He looks familiar. It's puzzling to me. I'm going to be honest, man. It's puzzling to me. As far as the $50 million, why would a fund manager invest $50 million of their client's money on a fight that may not make $50 million? Because it provides them exposure. This is, believe it or not, no matter what anybody says, this is a big fight. It's just, he's locked in. They know he's locked in to the umbrella, that promotional umbrella. You know what I'm saying? With the 3 syllables. They know that it's a single person driving that engine. You know what I'm saying? He's putting the gas in that motherfucker. He's showing people, when to switch gears. He controls everything over there. Even though they say he's the manager advisor, he's still running everything when it comes to TGB. Tom Brown ain't making those decisions without Al Haymon. So this fight is a big fight, no matter what you want to appraise it as. It's still a big fight, brother. You can't say a fight that may not make. I like how you said may not. You didn't just shut it down and say a fight that's not 50 million. You said may not make 50 million. And what you're doing is you're not being a hater about it. You have your questions, you have your doubts. I get it. But only thing I'm saying is it's the biggest fight in boxing. Why isn't it 50 million? Because people choose to treat it like Raggedy Ann and, you know what I'm saying? Treat it like a step cousin. Y'all trying to treat this shit like it's a donut on the car, on the gravel road. Y'all trying to make it as difficult as possible. The right people putting their money behind this fight in the right venue and everything on the right day, this fight can do very, very good numbers. But we had so many people tearing it down on the YTC. You had so many people that's from the networks and the promotions not giving a damn about it for whatever reason. Because I think deep down inside, Al Haymon don't have the confidence that Errol Spence can go in there and keep his belts. Right now, he has Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence. But like I said before, Errol Spence is a bigger star than Jermell Charlo. He's a bigger star. He's a bigger star, period. So he's trying to keep those belts in-house. And he's going to try to finagle his way no matter what it is. If they resume talks in 2023, after him seeing this live, this out there, he's going to feel some type of way through the holidays. People can't sit up here and act like people don't talk shit in boxing. People talk shit about boxers, promoters, managers all day long. So they act like Al is some god that you can't say anything back. He's human just like everybody else. If he was doing what he was supposed to and making these fighters happy, then all this shit wouldn't be coming out. Javante said, I'm going to take my shit somewhere else. Adrian Broner's over there at BOK Prime. Terrence Crawford rejected to sign with PBC. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You got some smart people out there recognizing the game. But you got some black people up here that's on YTC acting like they just left the plantation. Take less money. Just sign the contract. Just take what they give you. Take what they give, just like they did us on the plantation. We picked everything we were supposed to pick for the day. But God damn it, they saw something blowing across the motherfucking dirt road, and there was one piece left. And they beat all of us. God damn it. I'm telling you, dog. They got the slavish mentality. Just take what they give you. And we all got to get our ass beat. We all got to get our ass beat. And we all got to kiss the ring. We all going to kiss the ring. If he wants his shoes polished, all of us get on these and polish his shoes. Okay? All of us. If he needs us to fan him down and keep him cool, we fan him down and keep him cool. Okay? Do what you need to do to get what you want. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, beta? Okay, beta Spencerholics, you understand that? Shit. Let Hunter, look. Juice Lee said, Hunter, young Errol is not his own boss at all. He's PBC employee of the month. He sure is, ain't he? PBC employee of the month, man. But I want y'all to help me out, man. Help me understand. Let's go back to the video. You know what I'm saying?
Errol Spence wasn't at the table. Errol Spence can't tell you or show you a contract that, you know what I mean, says Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, you know, that he was there on the negotiations of. He can't do it. You know, so he had to go back and ask Al for permission, you know, if he can, you know, take this big chunk of lump sum of money to fight Terrence Crawford, which he didn't call me back, so I proposed it to Al. I hit
OG status. OG status. They know it. I know it. Al Heyman knows that shit. That's why he wish he had a Terrence Bud Crawford on his roster, bro. OG status. This man say Errol Spence didn't even hit him back, y'all. This is your savior, your king. This is the one you worship every night. This is the one you get on panels and debate and yell and scream and talk about what he's done for boxing. All the motherfucking heavy lifting, and he can't lift the motherfucking keys to say, Al, regardless of what you said, I'm showing up. I'm pulling up, dog. I'm sliding. Get the fuck out my way, nigga. I'm tired of you damn treating me like I ain't shit. When I knock on that door, you better open that bitch before I even get there to put my knuckle on there. If my knuckle have to hit that door, goddamn it, second time, all hell gonna break loose in that office. And I hate to slap the shit out of you in front of Terrence there, Al. You got, no, that's not Spence, man. That's not Spence. Bud Crawford followed the necessary professional channels, man, to call up Errol Spence and be like, bro, blase, put it out there. So Errol Spence had to call Al to get permission. Whether he called the man up or not, I have no idea. But what I can tell you is that I do believe Crawford when he said he didn't call him back. I believe Spence didn't call him back. He couldn't call that man back. He couldn't. So Crawford said, I'm going to call the man myself. This dude, Spence, missing in fucking action. He could not call another black man that's trying to do business with him back, y'all. He couldn't do it. He didn't have permission. This month, in his 30s, dog, he don't have permission. And y'all niggas worried about what Crawford had going on at Top Rank? Are y'all serious? You was worried about what Crawford had going on at Top Rank. He leaves Top Rank and your man's is over at PBC, and he can't even goddamn make a decision, an independent, autonomous decision. He can't make a decision on his own. With that decision, he would say, definitely, I like what you're talking, man. Those numbers sound good. Let me get way out right quick. I'll hit you right back. All right? Stay by the phone. Boom. He calls him back. Man, we need to all get together and try to make this shit happen because that's some good money. Nope, that never happened, bro. OG shit. Terrence Crawford once again showing why he is who he is, and everything that they said about his business was absolutely true. People have to respect that shit. They have to respect it. Yes, the fight could be made over 50 million, but Bud nor Spence has done those numbers. 80 pay-per-view would need to do 600 K buys. These numbers don't make sense to me. 600 is Canelo buys. Listen, Hunter. It seemed like you're stuck in the antiquated ages. It seems like your thought process is clandestine. Understand, I'm trying to take you out of the banality of failure, all right? And when you continue to be that guy who lives in a state of mind that you have the template to everything in boxing, you have not listened to my other lives. Boxing doesn't have a template. You're trying to pretend like every boxer that is put in a position to basically negotiate a certain monetary purse or whatever, they have to have history of it. And we always go back to Spence when he did his first pay-per-view at AT&T. I'm talking about the infamous pay-per-view with Mikey Garcia. He fought Carlos Ocampo before that. It lasted one round. Do you think he had numbers enough to satisfy Jerry Jones and his team to say, yeah, let's put him at AT&T Stadium to fight Mikey Garcia? Because he had previous numbers to run up against and verify that he was capable of selling out that? No, he didn't have the numbers. Jerry Jones bought every seat in the motherfucking house. He needed 9,000 to break even. He helped Errol Spence. The reason why he helped him, he wanted to bring attention to his facility and all that. So he brought along a popular boxer in his backyard to make that happen. Errol Spence didn't have numbers like that heading to AT&T Stadium. So why are you up here talking and speaking as if he needs to prove that he can do the numbers first? Who does that across the board? Proves that they've done the numbers. Were you dropping all these comments when Teofimo Lopez was negotiating his contract? Seriously. Were you on these live streams when Teofimo Lopez was negotiating his contract with Vasil Lomachenko? When he negotiated 1.2 up to 2, did you say, oh, well, when have he ever did numbers like that? When has he ever been on pay-per-view to think he deserves even $2 million as a fighter? Because you know they kind of have like a pay scale for fighters who are non-pay-per-view fighters and what they want to give them, and fighters who are pay-per-view fighters, okay? That's why people was mad when Terrence Crawford was making a high guarantee over the 2 million range. He was making over the 2 million range. So that kind of filtered in and tied down the comment that Bob Arum made when he said he's lost enough money to build a house in Beverly Hills, brother. It's no templating in boxing for what you're speaking on. They haven't did, so why somebody's gonna so you're trying to look at the heavyweight division when they was trying to make these big fights and say it was gonna be 100 million plus. You think they couldn't have made it, or you was gonna be the one up there saying, but neither fighter has ever did that in the ring. They haven't. If boxing went and took your template, fighters would be out here working at the Citgo or the Quick Trip, because the whole purpose is continue to elevate your bar, your negotiation bar. And the only way you can do that is negotiate and go in there, do the best you can to promote the fight, perform, and wait for the numbers to come in. And then when you get those numbers, if they even slightly above what you did last time, and you've met a new mark, you know what I'm saying? You set a new bar, then guess what? They throw you in there with somebody else that can build up that bar just a little bit. Now, that's where they can set you at. Now you've basically advanced your numbers, and they can set you at that bar right there. That's your going rate from now on. That's your standard. But to say that how are they going to make this fight if these fighters haven't never, bro, boxing doesn't have a template like that, man. This is not the caveman days where you say, okay, if I want to write on the wall, somebody find me a rock. Yeah, find me a nice sharp rock. You know, goddamn, you know what to do with it. Sharpen it up. We got school at 1 o'clock. I need some good sharp rocks in here. Bro, we're not in the caveman days. Stop it. You know, it's no troglodytes in this chat right here. It's no troglodytes, man. Seriously. In reference, Hunter Young company lost billions in advertising, investing money into a fight to gain customers. It's just like pouring advertising dollars into a billboard, a digital platform. Obviously, Jannard as did some type of business a time or two. That's some good shit right there, brother. Real good shit. You know. And Hunter, you have every right to say what you got to say. It's all good, but we're not living in the caveman days, man. Boxing does not have a template across the board. Well, hell, the commissions aren't even the same across the board, brother. So shout out to whoever this dude is. He said, I sound crazy. Errol Spence is an A side. The whole time I've been on this, right? The whole time I've been on this live, I never mentioned the A and B side. The whole time. I do not go up here and grab Bibles because people tend to believe everything they say is scripture. I don't sit up here and grab any Bible that I see and have y'all thinking I'm giving you a sermon. And if we turn to Job, don't he mean Job? Job, that's not what I do over here, brother. He said, you sound crazy. Errol Spence is the A side. Your boy said he accepted everything, and then we have to forget that Errol is the A side. And let Terrence the Duck Crawford circumvent everything. Well, if you paid attention, the conversation that he was having and telling you all is early stages when they finally receive, everything to begin the process. He said he received that stuff in August to begin the process of looking over everything. You know what I'm saying? Reviewing it. Getting with his attorneys and everything, what he had to deal with. How they try to place a man that he ain't never met to represent him, just like a public defender. You know what I'm saying? And they try to bring up a man he never met. So you come here and talking about A side, B side, which has nothing to do with anything. The fight was at a point of the beginning stages. What you're talking about, him agreeing to everything, was later down the road. But initially, he had done his homework and he was presented to Errol Spence, not just himself being selfish, like you, coming here talking about who the A side and B side. All right? He wasn't being selfish. He was presenting for both sides. We can both get $25 million because the people need to see this fight. Ultimately, for Crawford, he was looking at it like, I'm going to take the risk because I know I can beat him. I'm the best fighter in the world. I'm the best fighter in the world. He told us that again. He refreshed us. He said, I'm the best fighter in the world. So when he was in negotiation, he said, I don't mind taking risk at the end of the day. But if I can present a better deal, I'm going to do it. But this was ahead of time. He said, hey, I got 2 companies that are willing to invest this amount of money. You come over here talking about the A side and B side. If Al Heyman wasn't trying to really fuck with people like Terrence Crawford, unless he signs with him, then how far do you think he would have gotten? Nobody's talking about no A side and B side when you're not bringing the money to the table. See, you're a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier there, brother. You're the perfect example. You're the type of Spencerholic that comes over here, not listen to a damn thing. All you're doing is standing around people that panhandle money and goddamn for your next hit. You're still talking about A crack, B crack. I don't care what you're talking about. All it is crack to me. Anybody got some A crack, B crack? B crack, A crack. Anybody? Dude, you're not listening to anything I'm saying. You're not listening to anything I'm talking about, bro. You're stuck in that old ass age of thinking it's an A side, B side all the time when it comes to the Crawford Spence. If Crawford's present people trying to present the Spence that he has 2 people willing to invest $25 million, why are you sitting up here tapping their pockets like you are a silent partner? Nigga, you sound crazy. A side and let Terrence the Duck Crawford. Dude, we done heard all that. That's old news, bro. Adding all those names and that does nothing to us over here. Jannar Hill hedge fund companies deal with people of a certain amount of accredited money. They don't care about common folk money because they are regulated by the SEC. Oh, Hunter. You have came into the confines of individual who aren't searching for crack like yourself. We are not fiends over here, but we are willing to educate ourselves on any type of situation the right way. It seems like you pretty much is just running with narratives. You want it to be your way. You're not really giving any credit. Give credit to anything that Crawford did during that interview. Give him one credit. Can you give him one credit? What did he do right during the interview? During the IG Live, not the interview, during the IG Live, tell me one or two things he did right to you. Just let us know. One thing that Crawford did right in the damn live. Let me know. Spence is similar to a zoo animal. He's been so sheltered and he doesn't know how to go in the wild and survive. Hey, that's a good analogy. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I think he does try to go out, in the wild. He tried to go with those 6 locks. You know what I'm saying? He know what that is. One way in the zoo, one way out the zoo. He know where the exit, he know where the entry at, dog. He knows where the exit and the entry at. He knows. He just don't have the courage to try to take that damn gamble and get up out of there. He knows where the entry and exit at. They're done. He's just too scared, paranoid. None of his saviors from YouTube is willing to, organize a task force, a squad, and go up there and rescue him. Man, I'll talk this shit on YTC, but I ain't fucking around up there with Al Heyman, man. Fuck that. Shit, I ain't trying to sacrifice my life for it, shit. This ain't no veteran shit, man. This ain't coming. We're civilians. Shit, I ain't getting nothing for that, man. I ain't going over there risking my life, man. Christmas coming up too, Thanksgiving. Goddamn, I love Auntie when she cooked that dressing and them goddamn turkey legs. Oh my God, dog. I ain't going up there trying to rescue this nigga. These niggas ain't trying to goddamn do shit but talk, bro. It's irrelevant to this, bro. I'm not even putting it up there right now. You are making this worse than what it is when he didn't even derive or provide you a discovery as to the 2 companies that was giving him the $50 million. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even tell you anything, but yet now we off topic, trying to basically talk about shit that has nothing to do with this live stream. Why are you bringing up company information and all that shit, right? When you should just be focused on the IG Live and what his actions was. Terrence Crawford's action was to let us, his fans, know what he was trying to do to make the fight happen. You yourself is being closed-minded right now and stubborn because you busy want to come over here and tear down every good piece of information that he provided us. $25 million is a lot of money. You know why it's a lot of money? Because people like yourself and others saying, he ain't worth more than $6 million. He ain't worth more than $7 million. So if he ain't worth more than $6 million, $7 million, and all that, and he present 25 per, y'all niggas up here talking about, well, is it a 50-50 or is it still 65-35? Listen, Crawford said it could be 80-20 on the back end, blah, blah, blah. He's not a selfish individual. He's out here trying to make the fight happen. This nigga's talking about back end money. He's not even getting paid that if he was to go through PBC. They're not giving him no $25 million. Crawford definitely wasn't getting $25 million. When Al heard those numbers, he probably, where you hear that from? Where you hear that from? McDonald's? Nike? Amazon? Tell me who your contact is. Huh? Tell me, I need to know. I got to call them up. Tell me, man, please tell me. Burger King, Chick-fil-A, Target, Starbucks. What is it, dog? Lowe's? Huh? Walmart? Tell me, dog. Zaxby's? Checkers? Churches? Popeyes? Who donated to you, dog? Come on. Zestos? Who? Come on, dog. These dudes still talking about A side, B side, dog, 50-50, 65-35. Good Lord, have mercy, bro. Man, y'all not looking at the basics. Because as fans, we need to deal with the basics. There's no need to overindulge and trying to reach levels of what you believe you're educating the boxing fans. No, you're not. You're speaking of something that you're not totally educated on, especially dealing with a basic situation like this. We already covered. Terrence Crawford already told you there was two companies that was interested. All you need to know is if he didn't give you the discovery of those two companies, then take it the money value of what he was bringing to the table, not just for himself, but him and Spence. Y'all just overlook that because it's a good deed, and y'all just want to keep it fucking moving. It's a good deed, but y'all don't want him to be part of anything that's good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just want to continue to try to screw the man over, criticize him, place scrutiny on small, minute details. And if you see any positivity to it, you freaking tarnish that mug as quick as possible. You jettison any good faith that he got going on. He has good fucking intentions for Errol Spence Jr. as a black man. And y'all get up here and y'all want some out here. They haven't did any numbers. They haven't did any numbers. That's stupid. That's stupid for him to come in there with 25 million per, and they ain't did no numbers like that. Why would somebody do that? Who are those people? Rich people, goddammit. Rich people. Bud is all about legacy and greatness. And he all about his business too, that Willie. He's all about his business, Willie. Man, I'm not entertaining what you're saying when people say you missed something. I'm not going all the way back in what I mentioned about the money aspect and what was presented. I'm not doing it, bro, because y'all getting off topic. You getting off topic. Let me go on in this.
I'm like, Al, listen, man, I got this big hedge fund company out here, they claim they know you. Not one, but two. Not one, but two. Two companies willing to put 20 plus million in both of our pocket, guaranteed.
So these hedge funds that's good with exposure and assisting with this, because they definitely gonna get exposure. They definitely gonna get exposure. People that's putting that amount of money up, they definitely want exposure. They want their name somewhere on the banner. But it's not even important for them. If they say they know Al Heyman and they willing to put the money up, why couldn't Al Heyman reach out to them? Is it the fact that he may have did some improper business with them? Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't sit up here and assume and put that stamp on him. I can't assume that. But if Crawford, the man with no land, with no promoter, is coming here, going to the table on his own, trying to make this deal work, there should be more live streams from these naysayers out here to highlight all the good points that they found that he was trying to make for their fighter who can't do shit. It's a lot of good points that you can put out there for Crawford, who was out here trying to do business to benefit Errol Spence Jr., who can't do shit. He can't do a motherfucking thing, dog.
Al told me straight up, I'm not letting nobody touch this fight. Like, all right, cool. But I'm like, why? He like, why would you want to put a ceiling on yourself? Why you want to put a cap on yourself? I'm like, well, that's not putting a cap on myself. If this company is taking a risk, then, risk, high risk, high reward. If that's the case, I can't seem to see a fight that's been doing millions, since Floyd and them. So, that was an altercation, I asked Al, I said, since this fight is dragging on with me and Spence, and we can't get things together, why don't I come out and meet you with my lawyer and we just wrap it up? Just me and you and my lawyer. Al said, his mother was, not doing too well, and I I honor that and I respect that. You know, family first. I'm a family oriented type of guy, so I know what it is, you know, to, you know, put your family first. So
Damn, Al Heyman ducked Terrence Crawford. God damn. I told you, man, Al Heyman ducked the smoke with Terrence Crawford. If these niggas don't come to their senses, man, and understand, this man sent the request out there, y'all. He sent the request out there. Let's just me and you, mano a mano, get this done. All the narratives are being pushed about a man with no land and he ain't got shit. Nigga, y'all are stupid. Y'all are foolish as shit to believe that what you've been saying all this time has been absolutely erased. Expunge that shit from your memory. Because he said, hey, I want to go out here and meet face to face. And Al Heyman ducked the smoke. Al Heyman didn't want no part of helping this black man out, nor did he want him to seem like he had the juice that he didn't have. He feel that he can make the phone calls to all these guys that got the money in the deep pockets. But here you are, Terrence Crawford, Omaha, Nebraska. He wants to come meet me so we can iron all this out. And Al Heyman's up here talking about, why would you want to put a cap on yourself? What the fuck? Like, I know we can't be talking about caps now. When you trying to say you get the net in, no, you can't see the books. That's cap. So what Al was really trying to say, shit, he's trying to take the cap off so shit can be free. He's trying to make sure there's no limitations for him to lock this damn 25 million in, and we good, because he sure enough ain't getting no 25 million if he lock in a damn contract with PBC for what they was offering. But he said he agreed to it, and then they came up with a different date. They wasn't trying to make the fight, and this is a perfect example right here where Al Heyman said his mother was sick. Did he let somebody know that ahead of time? Look, I always say this. If somebody asks you to meet, right, and you say, well, I can't today because I have an appointment, right? So they said, okay, I'll just touch bases with you tomorrow. That's cool? All right, cool. But I can't meet with you today because I have an appointment. All right, cool. You call him back tomorrow and say, okay, you done with your appointment. Is it cool we meet around 1630, 1700? Just got some things to talk about, what, the business that we're going to do. I told you I had an appointment yesterday. I know you said yesterday. It's today. That's past. I'm still, trying to make that appointment with us so we can talk this business over with. But that was yesterday, man. I ain't trying to do that, man. If anybody is trying to really set something up to make it work, they'll say, I have an appointment today, but let's try to get tomorrow or Friday. Let's try to make that shit happen. All right, I'm interested. I'm trying to make it happen. Just give a time, man. We good. Give me a time around, late morning, early afternoon. We can make this shit happen. We can talk. When somebody say, their mom is sick, but yet you still doing business, right? Al Heyman ducked the smoke with Crawford, bro. He ducked the smoke. As much as I don't love putting comments on my channel of other people quoting other channels, let's see what it says. Fanon just now on his live debunked everything being said by Bud fans. If y'all do, right, go to his chat. So, pretty much, this is where I'm at with that, right? This is where I'm at. Right? When people come over here and try to take listeners over to somebody else's channel, I can't stop them for doing that. But I can block your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, regardless of what's being said, I'm not trying to sit up here and act like someone's not going to go against what I'm talking about. But it's no debunking. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody want to have amnesia and they want to filter themselves with the information they want to tell their audience about what they listen to, they know they hear it like me. They hear the motherfucker. They hear it just like I do. They hear it. But they come up here and listen. I'm gonna be honest. Just because somebody can sit up there and speak from some legal standpoint, and them dummies sit over there and listen to everything. I'm not saying that's what happened going on for none. I'm not. For none ain't did shit to me. But I'm just saying, if you want to try to spread it on, put the icing on top, and say, well, why would somebody want to do this? Why would the hedge fund? Once again, if you are not a part of that organization, if you haven't been privy to previous experiences and dealing with large corporations or companies, you're just like me. You're just like me. All you're doing is voicing your narrative, your opinion, pushing your narrative on what you believe. I don't have to tell you what I did. I'm not going to sit up here and provide analytics from when I served in the military and say, well, just off what I knew in the military, that's why I say this can't happen right here. Or that's why I know this can happen right here. No. But you got individuals that'll come over here, oh, he just debunked. I'm not even done with my live yet. I'm not even done with my live yet, dog. They try to come over here and act like Crawford is not doing what he's supposed to for BLK Prime. He is the face of BLK Prime. He's the most notable name at BLK Prime right now. Terrence Bud Crawford. There's no other bigger name at BLK Prime at this moment than Terrence Bud Crawford. Period. No matter how you want to look at it, it's no other bigger name up there. Believe me, I'm punting today. I'm punting today. You come over here with some crazy shit, I'm punting your ass up out of here. Real talk. You know, I give it a little bit. I'll let you run about 3 yards, but I'm punting today. That's all I'm trying to say, Hunter. My job requires me to look at things with a certain skepticism. So yeah, I will look at things from a logical and analytical way. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But also, if you're looking at things from a logical and analytical perspective, right, you have to listen. So while you're listening, you're retaining, right? You're cataloging information. For whatever reason you choose to, you feel that this information that we're talking about is something that you should catalog. And then in your downtime or whatever, like you're doing now, you're trying to come up with logical analytics to say, okay, this is the way I feel about this. But you can't come in with a slight of biasness and question something that really can't be questioned. You can't question why Terrence Crawford, how he's coming in with the money he's coming in from these people, as if you don't know his footprints. You don't know what his footprints led to. You don't know the phone conversations that man has spoken to. You don't know. He didn't provide us the information from the hedge fund individuals that's willing to put forth money. So since you don't know those names, you can't automatically dispute it as if it didn't ever happen, based off the numbers that you're saying that the fighters has never did. We can't do that. This is one of the two biggest fighters on the pound for pound list to make a fight. Just because the promoters can't get it done don't mean this man ain't went up there and travels, dialogue with these hedge fund owners or business owners or whatever, executives, and trying to make this happen. Y'all trying to act like that this man don't have company like that. That he don't know anybody. Just because he don't come over here and talk to us like he did last night on a regular basis, he's nobody. He ain't talking to nobody. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't shit. That's the kind of impression I get from y'all. When Errol Spence come up here and he can goddamn show you he's sitting on the couch doing some crazy shit or out in the park a lot intoxicated, y'all think that's just the real. Y'all think that's the shit you should be talking about. Errol Spence ain't never provided you an opportunity to see him at work business-wise. What has he did? Y'all dumbass niggas up here wearing merch, which has absolutely nothing on him getting that $25 million. Nothing. Nothing, bro. Him putting up a thumbnail, y'all nigga ran with that. Oh, TC, that last door, that never happened. TC ducked him. TC ducked him. Well, was he ducking him trying to make this negotiation work with $50 million? Did he duck that? Why would Crawford put the information out there the way he did if it was a lie? It's not a lie. I don't care who's speaking about it. I don't care what legality they trying to bring into it. They have no documentation, just like I don't have documentation. And you know why? And you know what? For me, nor anybody else to take his word and say it isn't true, just based off their biased opinion, it's not going to ride out. You just can't say, well, how can Crawford do this? How can do that? Well, you looking at it, well, how can Spence do what he's doing? How can he not have control of his business? Why would Crawford come up here with a damn story that he created? He got with script writers and say, I need for you all to make up this story, and I need for you to damn help me rehearse it. He didn't rehearse that shit. He was talking from experience from a man who was there. And for him to say he was willing to meet Al Heyman one-on-one to make it happen because Spence didn't call him back, and y'all sitting up here thinking it's a debunking stage, it's not. It's no debunking stage to this. But it's all about legacy and greatness. Yeah, I got you. He did his best to say, bottom line, Bud did his best to say, I got money. They didn't accept the money. All I'm saying, I don't need to get into all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, what are you talking about? You come in peace. No, get down to it. Get down to it like you was the other day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Eclipse. What's going on, OG? How you feeling, bro? The fans didn't want to hear from social media platforms that protect Errol Spence, Middleman, or Stephen Espinoza. Fans want to hear directly from Errol Spence in response to Crawford. Talk to him. Hold on for a second. I need to read what Jannard put up here once again. Seems like a sound-minded thinking brother. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of y'all in this chat. Y'all done drop some gems, some fire-ass input. That's what I'm talking about. Education is everything. and I'm pretty sure Coach Malachi is going to do a live. Y'all make sure y'all check that live out. It should be organized. You know what I'm saying? He should have bulletized points and everything. I'm pretty sure he's going to break this shit down even more. So be sure to check him out. Jannard say the fans don't want to hear from social media platforms that protect Errol Spence, Middleman, or Stephen Espinoza. Fans want to hear directly from Errol Spence in response to Crawford. It doesn't get any clearer than that, man. If I want to interview with Jahad Tucker, I'm not trying to go to the 7-Eleven and wait. Say, you know what? I know he gonna come by here and get a Slurpee. I know he is. Shit. I know it. Hey man. Hey, come holler at me right quick. Hey, you seen Jahad around here? You didn't? Okay, shit. All right, cool. Hey man, what about you? You seen right? I got a picture right here on my phone. You seen this dude come through here? No. I think he stay all the way over on the other side. No, man, I'm trying to wait for him to come here so I can have a moment, dog. I want to interview him right here. What's going on, Shaw? I want to interview right in front of 7-Eleven, dog. Talking about he didn't remember the name. Sure I didn't. You're right. Bro, what you saying from that lawyer perspective is true. Excuse me. I never said, look, I never said it happened. I'm going off Crawford's word because I respect who he is as a man of integrity. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, bro, if you come on here and talk about boxing, cool. If you bring your punk ass over here and start trolling, I'm going to boot you today. You know what I'm saying? The field goal is up. The field goal post is up. I'm not entertaining the shit that people just want to go against the grain for general purpose. If you got some very informative shit, cool, we good. Don't come over here disrupting my shit because you want to revisit. Last time I didn't block your ass. You come over here with some stupidity today, you getting punted. I thought Fanon was a boxing channel when he said that he's not watching Bud's fight. It really disgusts me. Listen, these niggas sit up here and talk about what they ain't watching just proves they extremely biased. How can a man have that much influence over you? It's channels out here. I don't sit up here and freaking have genuine support for, but I will listen to them every now and then because I want to hear the bullshit they talking about. That's all. And look, they entertain the idea that they hear me say that I'm tuning in listening. Because I know some of these channels are doing their shit just strictly for me. I know they are. They out there doing their damn lives strictly for me. They want to be important. You know what I'm saying? It's just like goddamn, you put your words out there and they say, damn, okay, he talking about me. That's crack to them. That type of attention is crackish type ways, bro. Because they know every time Bud Crawford speaks, they want to sit up here and get a reaction. They want me to respond to it. But it's not what they think. For real, it's not what they think. I've already been over non-channel. I respect for none, but for none purpose today is to clean up what Crawford put out on social media and to protect Errol Spence. Man, you ain't getting on nobody's nerve over here. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you, if you're not on topic, it is what it is, brother. But let's look at it this way on what Bud Crawford attempted to do. We can't overlook it. Let's continue to listen to what he had to say while other people up here believing their entire purpose on this YouTube shit is to debunk what he said on IG. If you don't and feel like you're not going to watch his fight, why are you even giving him the time of day to speak on what he said on IG? It makes no sense. If you want to come up here and always try to put shit in a form of legality, you got to understand, I'm going to be the person sitting back and saying, it's only so far I'm going to listen and respect what you're saying, because I don't think you've been to a certain level for me to say, well, from experience, I think you actually been in the company of some big time hedge fund. I can tell with a no, bro. No, bro. You haven't. So you and I are speaking on the same level of qualification. I haven't been on that level. You haven't been on that level. It don't matter what your background is. I'm speaking strictly from the live stream itself. Of course, people are going to come up here and try to debunk everything because they're pouting. They angry that it even happened. They are really trying to hear from Errol Spence, and he don't give a fuck about him.
I'm cool with that. But then again, you know, as negotiations still drag on, and I had stated that I wanted to fight in this year, I asked Al again because we seemed like we wasn't getting nowhere. So I asked Al. I said, Al, listen, why don't you get Spence and you, since you his representative, and I'll get myself and my lawyer, and we just make this fight. You know what I mean? Anything we gotta do, we can do it right there and sign, seal, deliver. And Al told me straight up, that ain't never happened in the history history of ever where two fighters sit down.
Al ducked the smoke again, dog. So if Al's ducking the smoke, what do you think Errol Spence is going to do? If Al is ducking the smoke and Errol Spence don't have no type of, courage to step up and give him that body work and say, man, I want to have more control over what I do. This is an absolute perfect example. This is a perfect example on how the YTC is unqualified to speak on certain situations. I mean, I'm talking about outside the freedom of speech, freedom of press. They're unqualified. They don't have the competence enough to listen to something to be neutral. They just want to listen to it, and automatically while they're listening to it, they're fuming. They're furious because it's not Errol Spence talking. It's their adversary. It's their nemesis. So now they got to look. They got to look at how he has damn near over 10,000 people on his live stream, and everybody on YouTube is tuned in, screen recording this shit, and motherfucking posted videos. So all you see is this video floating around social media. This shit is all over YTC, Twitter, IG, everybody. But yet you have these scrubs, right? You have these scrubs that's going around here thinking they're going to debunk everything that he's saying. It's nothing really to debunk. You have the individuals, every time they hear money, they think they can give some legal terminology as to why that ain't possible. Negro, you ain't with the Navy Reserve. You ain't with the National Reserve. You ain't handling no big time money at the bank. You're not the CFO for Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. Every time if Errol Spence was to say he came out and attempted to do what Crawford did, they'll say, see, he's doing big things, the heavy lifting. Not only is he doing the heavy lifting, he's going out here putting himself into the conversations of these hedge funds guys and really gaining their confidence. They would have bigged up Errol Spence all day long. But since all these gullible sheep on the same narrative, they sound the same. They're going to nitpick the intricate parts of the IG Live and what's supposed to be something amazing. Well, I mean, amazing is the fact that he even provided his time to speak and tell us the sequence of events. They want to tear it down as always. Pathetic. This shit is pathetic. Real talk. It's pathetic, man. He said that haven't happened in the history of boxing.
At the table, and they come to an agreement, and they get a fight made like that. Not even Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. So I'm like, okay, well, it's the first time for everything. I never heard of a fighter ever taking zero guarantee in a fight. I never heard of a fighter of a 4-rounder taking 0% of a guarantee. That is something that's new to me, but that's something that I was willing to do to make this fight happen. You know, a lot of people, they say, oh, well, Terrence, you ducked, or Terrence, you did this, and you didn't want to fight Spence. I'm the only one that was taking all the risks. I told him, all right, cool. I take no guarantee. I take, the less end of the money. Whatever it is you want, I take it, because that's how much confidence I got that I'm gonna beat that man. That's how much confidence I got I'm gonna beat that man. So, even though I know I was getting fucked in the long run, I just, wanted a little transparency. I said, okay, if I'm gonna bet on myself and I'm gonna go against all the odds, then I wanna, a little transparency. Of course, I want to be able to write off on, things that's going to affect my check. Of course, I want to see if the numbers add up to what they telling me. You're not going to go in. It's just simple to me to think that a person will go in a business with a person 50-50, and this person would tell them, well, you got to give me 50% down, and I give you 50%, and then you say, oh, well, I'm not going to tell you how much we really made, but I'm going to just give you this, you just got to trust me. Come on now. It don't make no sense. I never was offered a guarantee, not once. I never, you know what I mean, was given anything. But here, you want this fight? We gonna fuck you, and then, you know what I mean, you got what you want. But, you know, that's how much confidence and faith I have in myself. You know, I took it all. I took it all. I took the risk. You know, big risk, big reward. That's how I look at it. And I believe in my abilities, and I believe in myself. So I'm like, it's whatever. You know, Errol Spence, he can't say the same. He can't say the same.
He said Errol Spence can't say the same, y'all. He took all the risk. What is there to debunk? What is there to debunk, people? Man, we gotta be honest with ourselves when we're dealing with the YouTube shit. What is there to debunk? If you're just gonna scrimmage through this damn IG live, and you're gonna nitpick at every little bit of thing and try to reconstruct it into a narrative that fits your audience, you're not even being fair to them either. You're doing the exact same thing as Spencer's doing. That's all. You're doing the same thing he's doing. He's staying on Twitter. He come on every now and then and say some shit. But y'all niggas on YTC, you are exactly the reason why your boy looks the way he does. Y'all should be taking all this energy and go trying to shoot Spence DMs and shit and try to get him to come on here. But yet, y'all primary focus is your favorite fighter. A lot of you niggas really want to be Team Crawford, but you don't even have the damn cojones to let your nuts drop and say, you know what, this is what I'm doing. The only person that has been trying to do that aimlessly, you know what I'm saying, desperately, is Blue Blood. Because he's attached to a company. He's trying his best to be a part in the good standings of a fighter that he betrayed and turned his back on. And truth be told, y'all same niggas up here that's talking shit about this IG live and trying to act like you're debunking anything is secretly sabotaging what he got going on. Look, these dudes ain't trying to talk about BOK Prime like that because their favorite fighter is damn the top name on BOK Prime. He's put the information out there and what he was trying to accomplish and make this business work. He wanted to talk to Al Heyman mano a mano. But Al Heyman said that ain't happen in boxing, period. That don't happen. At first, it was like, I want to come up there and just meet you, Al. My mom ain't doing too well. I'm like, Al was ducking the smoke. Period. Al Heyman, let's call it for what it is, was ducking the smoke with Terrence Crawford, who was energized to make it right for him and Errol Spence, not just himself. But these sheep that's on YTC, they're going to sit up here and try to push a bogus-ass, false narrative full of lies just so their audience can be accommodated. You know what I'm saying? Just so they can appease their appetite. You know what I'm saying? They grab a handkerchief and wipe the foam out their mouth because they don't know where their leader idol is. So they saying, damn, man, after seeing Crawford, bro, I think I'm going to switch over, bro. After seeing Crawford on IG, I think he's the real one. I think I'm going to switch over. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to switch over for real. I think it's time. We're not hearing anything from Spence outside of Twitter. I think it's time for me to switch over. Fuck it. What you think, dog? What you think? LOL, I respect Bud for coming out and putting his word on the line as a man. All you got is your word and your balls. I got $40 for Bud versus David. If it happens, I got money for Errol too. 40 for who exactly? You got 40 for Avanesian? I'll take you up on that. If you got 40 for Avanesian winning, I'm gonna take Bud. Gooch on deck, salute to you. I had a partner named Gooch, man. Just brought back that memory. You don't see too many people named Gooch. I had a real good friend named Gooch. His dad was pushing he had a Pinto, bro. His goddamn shit went out. So his pops was pushing him up this hill, just crazy as ever. Pushed him on top of this hill. They was trying to work on his car. It started to roll down the hill. He was trying to damn pop it, get it started, Yeah, his car broke down on the side of the road. They did something to it. Tried to pop the clutch and everything. Started, went right off the embankment, hit a tree, broke his neck, or whatever happened to him. Killed him, man. Shout out to Goose. Rest in peace, homie. The Mad Crawford went live, and all they can get from Spence is tweets. I know, man. These guys, these fans that they have, man, they are truly fans. They are really, really vulnerable, man. They'll sit around just like a fan, a house fan, for real. They'll just sit around, and whenever you want them to cool you down, they'll come around and just stand there, and they'll do what they're supposed to do. They'll listen to everything you got to say. They'll just be quiet. Just sit there. You know what I'm saying? Period. Now they want proof of the 50 million. Hey, Bud gonna stop. Hey, you know what it is, bro. They want to sit up here. Oh, just because he didn't give them a discovery. We want a name, goddammit. We want a fucking name. Give us a name, Crawford. Give us a name. Look, they believe what Crawford is saying. Because they've been living long enough to understand. They'll tell you, oh, man, I can look at a person and tell when they lying. Well, this dude is up here. He ain't screaming. He ain't cussing and shit. He ain't being all irate about it. He just telling you in a calm voice, dude, I try to bring 25 for both of us so it can make it easier on you. But Al Heyman is the problem. Al Heyman and Errol Spence is the problem. Primarily Al Heyman. He don't want Bud Crawford to have any success in this fight. He put it out there that those hedge funds guys knew Al Heyman. Listen to that now. He's giving you some gems. He's saying these hedge funds guys knew Al Heyman. They know him. But yet they're not helping him make this fight. I'm not saying they're not helping him because they didn't want to. Maybe Al didn't want nobody to touch it like he said. If he did have anybody touch it, he's going to make damn sure Terrence Crawford don't touch the books to kind of verify everything with the money and all that. If these hedge fund guys that has these deep pockets willing to put 25, 50 total, and they know Al Heyman, has he did business with these guys before? Are they pretty much working with Terrence Crawford to make this fight happen? Because they too believe that Terrence is going to take these belts off Spence. You got to ask yourself, if they know who he is, why hasn't Al Heyman been in communicating with these guys? Communication. It's not like he has 50 guys that's investors, hedge fund guys, is doing all this shit. Like it's a small world up in there. These are affluent individuals, business savvy. They know what the contact list look like. Yes, they do. They know what the contact list look like. Seriously. You ain't getting no motherfucking proof. The proof is IG Live. That's on Terrence Crawford's IG. Go over there. That's where your proof is at. Terrence, damn, if you do, you okay. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Crawford, exactly, bro. What is there to debunk? I don't know. People just like using these cliche terms to feel like they're educated in some way, shape, or form. You're only as educated as your experience. You can always act like you're more advanced because you keep your audience at a lower level of competence. The reason why I say that, if they're unwilling to improve their own education on what you're talking about as a host, they're going to remain deficient. They have to want to take the initiative and go learn more and research more and not just listen to your word. Just like anybody on here with me, you have every right to go out here and explore and look up information. And if it's something that really rubs you the wrong way about what I'm talking about, you have the option to go out here and do research to find out. Not research so much to other YouTube channels that are going against the grain of what I'm saying. Check in with a YouTube channel that gives you neutral information that you trust. Check and see what they're talking about and compare it to what I'm talking about. If you go to these same grouped up channels who feel some type of way about what I said with the LDBC or what I done said about their favorite idols internal to that, that's not going to give you what you're looking for. They're going to give you everything biased, throw subliminals at what I'm talking about to debunk, so-called debunk what I'm saying. And they can't provide you any more inside information than I can. They don't know who the hedge fund people were. They just don't like the fact that Terrence Crawford put this shit out there. I'm talking about it. So they want to make it seem like anybody who's talking about the hedge funds who believe this 50 million, they stupid as hell. They motherfucking stupid as hell. They don't know shit about business and they don't know shit about boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is what we have to deal with out here. He got 40 for the pay-per-view. Ricardo Johnson said Spence is a fraud. I feel you, bro. I feel you there, Ricardo. I feel you, bro. Keep talking that shit. Spence is embarrassing to the black community. I feel you, bro. Keep talking that shit, bro. I'm glad to have you over here. He said Spence is embarrassing to the black community. I don't know about Spence being embarrassing to the black community, but, you know, since you brought it up, I'm going to do a little bit more research on it. You know what I'm saying? Facts Goose from birth, no nickname. Vicente with the $5 super chat. He said, bro, I'm not buying this narrative that EJ and Bud is to blame for the fight not happening. What did Bud do other than wait for 5 years for EJ? What did Bud do other than wait for 5 years for EJ? What waiting process are we talking about? Are we talking about individuals being signed to certain promoters? Are we going back 5 years back in time where recycled toilet paper when it comes to these narratives? Are we talking about when he was signed with Top Rank, or you're incapable of learning that we're now in the present? Bro, let me ask you this. Come to the present and speak about what has happened over the past 10 months. That's where we need to be. That's where your proficiency level needs to reside today. We're not talking about shit 5 years ago. As one day come, another day has expired. So I'm asking you, you need to damn do a refresh, bro. You need to come up here and get online. You need to get your ass online and talk about what's currently and actively going on in front of us right now. Nobody gives a fuck about the 5 years ago. We give a fuck about what we're trying to make happen right now. We give a fuck about talking about what Terrence Crawford said last night. We can't talk about what Spence said because he ain't around, goddammit. He ain't around, bro. Dude is missing in action. I done put and distributed all the motherfucking milk cartons out there. Go purchase the goddamn carton of milk. They going for the low. All proceeds will go toward to making this fight between Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. Please go pick up your milk carton with Errol Spence picture on that motherfucker, because we don't know where the fuck he's at. Please. Somebody help me help them. Nobody's talking about no 5 year shit, bro. Nobody's talking about no 5 year shit. Nobody. We're talking about the now. Hyphy on deck, he said Rick Glaser was right about how this will all play out. He said if anyone came and offered Spence and Al whatever amount of money they wanted to fight, still wouldn't happen. See, now you having people proving that they can read and they can comprehend and how this shit is all going down. You have damn sound-minded, intelligent individuals out here. I always say that. Shout out and salute to people who can read, not people who can listen to other people, listen to other people, and listen to everyone at the same time who's pushing the same motherfucking narrative, and then get into a group together and they all sound the same. Shout out to them sheep. Shout out to them. They don't know what growth is. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what growth is. And Hyphy, which live stream did you see that on? I want to go check it out later. Al 66, how old? I know. He going in, dog. He said, Al 66, how old is this ball? All of a sudden, she's sick with Bud trying to make an appointment there. Al Haven thought Bud too. He said, Al Haven 66, how old is your mom, dog? Oh my God. So what you try to say is why he don't have a nanny, a caregiver, somebody with the tools and experience and professional to take care of his mama. I don't know. With all that money, I don't know, brother. I don't know. It's a lot of internet bozos. They mad at Crawford for everything instead of asking the boy Spence for the same answers instead of subliminal tweets. One thing I know about this company over here is that they love sending each other links and texts behind the scene on what they're going to talk about. I seen last night when he finished the live, I seen the hating ass channels that only want to damn screen record certain areas where he fucked up BOK Prime. Hating ass niggas, man. Hating ass, soft ass, marshmallow ass niggas, man. All they want to do is look at any type of mistake. So since he bumbled a little bit on the BOK Prime situation, they excluded everything else because it was too much damn facts for them. See, they're not real at the end of the day. They're not gonna come on here and get this man the credit. They're PBC pundits. All they want to do is stay close and cozy during the damn winter months and make sure they get that little check. They all pushing the same bullshit. Y'all got 40 for the pay-per-view. I ain't say nothing about betting. All right, just checking. Just checking. I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't know if you was one of the ones that say you was actually going to support the fight. I don't know. Seeing most of Crawford's fights live, planning on going to Omaha December 10th. Strange, no info for tickets or schedule at the Child Hill. I mean, you know, they trying to filter everybody, you know, for the pay-per-view through BOK Prime. But like you said, I'm pretty sure this month they're going to start putting those tickets on sale and they're going to sell out. They're going to sell out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's going to sell out. The point I was making was he could have simply set an appointment date to meet with Crawford, but he didn't want to because he refused to make the fight. He refused it. He ducked the smoke with Crawford, bro. Not only did he duck the smoke, he did something that's just shameful. He committed a flagellous act. You know what that is? His mom is too old to defend herself at this point. He included his mom into the duck sauce, man. Oh my God. Of all the empowerment, bro, you're going to duck Terrence Crawford with your mom excuse? Oh my God, man. How can you Spencerholics live with that? I want you all to do a live. You Spencerholics, and talk about how Crawford was ducked during these negotiations. He was ducked by Heyman. Heyman didn't want to make the fight. Errol Spence is not in a position for him to stand up and posture and voice and let his voice be heard. He's not. So I guess with all the beta attention that he's getting over here from his cheerleaders, makes sense. It makes sense. All his cheerleaders around here, pom-pom waving. I get it, bro. Only thing I ask is don't stay out there too long cheering and yelling and screaming without taking a shower. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up. You know, you out there and with the pom-poms and that damn short-ass skirt, jumping up and down, kicking your leg up. Man, go shower. The shit already a fucked up sight to begin with. Y'all up there got on his merch, talking about the big fish. Give me a B. Give me an I. Give me a G. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that shit. The YouTube community don't want to see that shit. For real. Y'all going overboard, man. Up here wearing his damn sweat top with a tennis skirt out there. With pink pom-poms. Talking about the big fish. Ooh, we the big fish. Ducking and shit. While a black family man successful, come from nothing to something, that's called a winner. True words, man. He said, why are these commentators, YouTube accountants, acting like these professional athletes don't have legal representation to get proof of funds, vet contracts, etc. Real life widows. YouTube in general is a weird type of platform to be a part of when it comes to boxing. I'm pretty sure there's other topics that people talk about that allow people to gravitate with intense motives. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to boxing, this shit is so far, it's everywhere. It's just like the sport itself. It's not a regulated sport. And plus the conversations seem like it's no structure or regulation to it either. So when it comes to a certain name, it depends on who's the more popular fighter. When you talk about legal representation that's able to see proof of funds, are we talking about proof of funds to secure proof of funds when somebody's getting guarantee money or something like that proof of funds? Are we talking about proof of funds? There's many levels to proof of funds, man. Is those proof of funds and escrows? Oh, yeah, legal representation can tell you, okay, the funds are there, we got it. Or we talking about proof of funds and pretty much saying, hey, my client would like to see the books. And he would like to see and make sure if the numbers are correct and what he's going to get paid on the back end. That's proof of funds too. Because that's basically what somebody's getting paid. Somebody like Terrence Crawford is saying, I'm taking the risk for big reward. I'm taking a big risk, getting lowball for the reward of getting that hardware and putting Spence on my mantle. But Al Heyman, he can turn that down. He can deny it because he didn't want to make the fight. He didn't want the fight. But Gustav Spitz goddamn coming here with the flamethrower, bro. Bernie said the tickets are coming. Yeah, he did say that last night. Thanks for reminding us of that, Willie. He did say that last night. I told they asked in my live stream, it could have been a natural reason why negotiations got delayed. I knew Al Mama wasn't doing good, dog. Man, stop it, man. Stop it. Hey, if his mama wasn't doing good, period, well, I guess something was good enough for them to send the initial, for him to be having communication. And you able to have communication. But all of a sudden, he asked to meet one-on-one. So y'all can, iron out the wrinkles and make this shit happen. And all of a sudden, mommy, you okay, mommy? Hey, I'll have to call you back, man. I know you just asked, could you come in here and meet me one-on-one, but I got to attend for my mommy. Mommy, you okay, mommy? Yes, I'm okay. It's nothing wrong with you. Why you keep asking me that? I didn't call you. I didn't ring the bell. I didn't ring the bell. Okay, I was just checking, mommy. I just heard something up there. Are you okay? Al, stop it. I did not ring the bell. I have the bell right here. I have the bell right here. What are you saying? What's wrong with you? You just playing around down there? Heyman might as well have said his dog ate the contract. For real, right? For real, right? I'm sorry. Due to the circumstances, I was out of loose leaf paper. I use this fine grade of loose leaf paper, and I was down to my last 10 pieces. I just took them out to stack them and put them on my desk, and my goddamn dog jumped on the desk and peed on them. Damn. I don't think in this matching it's any more damn loose leaf paper. We're not going to be able to make the fight, man. I'm sorry. We're not going to be able to make the fight.
He on audio saying Al Heyman gonna make sure he's good. He's in the best position to win this fight. Of course he is. He supposed to. You got everything surrounding you to help you. So people mad at me because Al told me if I don't take this fight, he's just gonna go and Errol Spence gonna make eight figures. He's gonna make 8 figures without me. So basically, he telling me, well, you take this fight or leave it, or you got nothing. Basically, because we've been dragging. So when I don't know, like the type of caliber of people that he been dealing with or they been dealing with, but I'm not the type of guy to just sit on my ass and sit on my hands for no man to feed my family. So you mad at me for taking a fight with a tough opponent? You may not know him, but he's a tough opponent for a bigger purse, a guarantee that I wasn't even gonna get. You crazy in the head. You crazy in the head. So now here we go. Back to square, one. Like, what do you really expect? You expect me to be disrespected, ran over, stepped on, and just sit there and just take it? That's crazy. That ain't even my style. See, me personally, I wasn't even gonna say nothing because I'm not the talkative type, and y'all pretty much know that. But sometimes, you gotta say what's real. You gotta say what's on your mind, and you gotta stop letting these people just do what they want with you. A lot of people say, well, did he ask to see Bob Arum's books? Did he ask for transparency with Bob Arum? No, I didn't. You know why? A lot of y'all probably don't even know why. But I was signed to Bob Arum. I wasn't my own boss. I was given a guarantee on every single fight that I fought for Bob Arum in Top Rank. That's the difference. That's the difference, you guys. So if you guys can't understand that, then I don't know what to tell you. So I stated that I want to fight this year, and that was my thing. I wanted to fight this year. So we going back and forth, numbers, boom, 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 boom. So the transparency part, that was the dragger. Where was Errol Spence at?
Yeah, where were you, Errol? Where were you? Because inquiring Spencer Hollis want to know, Errol. Terrence Crawford deserves to know, where were you? Why didn't you show your face? Why wasn't an appearance made, Errol? You have to goddamn come out here and micromanage your freaking, your Spencer Holics out here. They running crazy, bro. They running crazy. They stumbling over each other. You know what I'm saying? They crying. They scratching their eyes out and shit, pulling their hair. They just doing some weirdo type shit, bro. You need to go live real soon, Errol. Look, it's what is today? The day is Wednesday, ain't it? If Errol Spence goes this entire week into the next week and don't say nothing, it only further confirms he don't give a fuck about y'all. Errol Spence don't give a fuck about his YTC community. He don't give a fuck about y'all. As much labor intensive lives that y'all do on Bud, he don't give a fuck about y'all either. I'm talking about the haters. He don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on. Y'all sit up here and keep his name in the media. You doing him a service for free. You're doing him a service for free. You going through all this shit to say, yeah, he going live, but we're going to do everything possible to downplay it, degrade it, tarnish it, put blemishes, speak derogatory about it, or whatever. But where are you, brother? Are you going to be on here this week? Are you going to be able to go live? Do you have permission to go live? Because I know you snuck out in the middle of the night and went on Barbershop Conversations one time. I don't know if you had permission. You didn't stay on that long, and it looked like you was underneath the bed. Hey, Fred. Hey, it's me. Who is me? Errol. Man, why you whispering? You sound a little weird, man. You're on Barbershop Conversation. Hey, y'all, it's Errol Spence Jr. Hey, man, I ain't tell you to do that shit, dog. See, I was trying to break out the norm, man. You put me on blast, dog. See, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, see, why you put me on blast, dog? I ain't get permission to be on this motherfucker. I'm on the burner phone, dog. I'm on the burner phone. God damn it, if I call you on the burner phone, dog, keep that shit low. Don't announce to everybody. Repeat my name, dog. We need for Errol Spence to speak up to his people, man, because they losing it out here. Listen, the faster you get out here and speak to your people, the better off they will be. Look, Spence, I'm talking to you. Real talk. I'm speaking to you in the most respectful manner possible. These guys and females, well, some of them are somewhat the same. They have bitch tendencies. But they're out here with no direction when it comes to you, Spence. The shit you put on Twitter is not enough, man. These dudes are willing to bite off their own fingers to get information. If they can't get information from you, man, they'll talk about Crawford all week long. Do me a favor and come out here and address your fans, man. These sheeps are hungry. Feed them, man. They done ate up all the motherfucking grass around that bitch. They digging a hole and shit. Now they trying to become an animal that they not. They trying to dig a burrow and take they ass down in the burrow, man, and act like now they're a predator or something. But yet they trying to find refuge because they scared to know what's next, bro. Come on, do a favor, man. Just come out and speak to your people, Spence. If you need me, man, I'll call up Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? I call up Al Heyman and I'll request, but I need some paperwork though. I need you to sign some disclosure paperwork and all that, some documents. We need to get that signed over, and plus it's gonna be a small fee. You know what I'm saying? We need a small fee. So if you can get that taken care of as soon as possible, I will try to do all the administrative logistics, provide liaison to try to make this phone call happen. Because I'm sick and tired of babysitting these Spencer Holics that's running around YTC with their head cut off, man. They don't know what the fuck to think. They don't give a fuck about you because they keep on talking about Bud Crawford every fucking day. It's almost like it's a stalking method that they're using. They're infatuated with talking about this shit, dog. Come on, Spence. Come out of the shadows, bro. Come out. That's all I'm saying. Come out, brother.
Hear Errol Spence. Where was the tweets? I didn't hear the tweets. I didn't see the tweets. Where was this guy at? He was under a rock. If you a real one like you say you is, like the truth, you'll come out and tell the truth. You, tell the truth, buddy. Come on, man. I called you and told you, listen, got this bread on the table, man. What is you doing? What is you doing? You not your own boss, my dude. So stop saying that you your own boss. Stop saying that you the truth and you this and you that, but you gotta answer to a lot of people, my dude. You gotta answer to a lot of people, and I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. They got you to where you is now. They got you to where you is now. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying. But like, when you look at it, a lot of people say, oh, well, why you didn't fight Boots? Or why you didn't fight Ortiz? Well, them names that never came up. I would have fought them names in a heartbeat. Come on, man. I'm the best fighter in the world. Who you think I am?
What?
Who you think I am? I'm the best fighter in the world.
There it is.
I always fought in my mandatories. I ain't never ducked my mandatories.
Heavy as the head.
But, you know, yet and still, I hear through the grapevine, Spence is about to fight a guy that he promised and he swore that he wasn't going to fight, which is Keith Thurman. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's what's floating around. So, what's up with the trueness with that? You swear up and down that you're not gonna fight this guy. You don't care what nobody say. Now you about to fight him. So that means you was lying, buddy. But you know why he gotta fight Thurman? You wanna know why, fans? Because of the money. It's all about the money. Come on now. He not gonna make that much money fighting Ortiz or Boots. Come on, man, it's obvious. Who Spence gonna fight besides me that's gonna make, $20 million? Nobody. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I don't know how truthful it is, but Floyd say, he's the spokesman of PBC and he's our right-hand man. We done heard that on numerous occasions, and Floyd came out and said that the fight wasn't happening in this year. So, y'all mad at me for going to get a bag? When did that ever happen? Y'all mad at me for going to get a bag? Come on, man. We're going to turn up with BLK time. You know what I mean? We're going to do our thing, man. We stepping up to the plate, man. They turning boxing around, man. All the biggest fights, you know what I mean, going through them. They the new wave, Hey, giving these fighters, they just do. You want to fight this guy, they going to make it happen. It's simple, But, hey, my intentions is still the same. After this fight, Spence, successful. I'm successful. He said he gonna spin the block. Then let him spin the block so I can drop him off where he's standing. And that's just...
What did he say? Let him spin the block so he can drop him off where he stand? Classic. Legendary line right there. Don't forget it. He said, let him spin the block so I can drop him off where he stand. Let him spin the block, shawty. Terrence Crawford said, let him spin the block so I can drop him off. Come on, man. That's some legendary shit right there. Let him spin the block so I can drop him off. Go ahead, let him. He said excuses, facts. Back in the day, Floyd retired his grandmother early. Moved her to Las Vegas. Heyman and Floyd are close. Surely Mama Heyman is in the West Wing chilling respectfully. He said, man, damn, I like people who have a sense of humor, man. He said, Mama Heyman is in the West Wing, dog. See, for somebody to even provide you the visual of the West Wing means somebody, look, that individual standing in a big house. It's not even considered a house. It's more so a mansion, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult to imagine, his mom being on the West Wing, dog. Yes. Butler, can you do me a favor? Sir Heyman has requested that his mom, she wants that herbal tea. Yes. Yes, she wants that herbal tea with some cheese and crackers, please. And put 2 Danishes on there. Yeah, and take it to the West Wing. Yes, indeed. ASAP. And please touch base back with me after that has been completed. Sir Heyman, your order has been fulfilled. Thank you, sir. They have to go to the West Wing, bro. My thing is, why is he trying to disrespect Spence? Spence said nothing bad about this bozo. Listen, if you consider him not to say anything bad, if you think he said something bad about Spence, then listen, I can only picture other areas that you've gotten way more bent out of shape for. But the fact that you're over here verifying what I'm saying, you're verifying what I've been saying about y'all. Y'all extremely hormonal imbalanced. You know what I'm saying? Estrogen levels need to be checked on a regular basis, especially you come over here to WCS. Check your chemical balances, man. Your hormones is out of control when you come over here whining like that. For real. Like, if you're going to wear lingerie over here in the WCS, I'm going to have to start putting security up at this bitch to do a goddamn check at the door, because some of you niggas are coming over here and you're just too sensitive. Too sensitive, people. He said one small minor detail and you ran with it because you want attention. Your bromance is not as cozy as you would like it. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling some type of way because, once again, Errol Spence is not talking to fans like yourself and giving you updates. So you feel some type of way. I get it. But don't come over here whining and bitching and complaining and have the string hanging out. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's that time of the month, man. I apologize. It's that time of the month, man. I apologize. I'm not trying to take it out. It's not personal. But you know how it is that time of the month. No, I don't know. I don't, to be honest. EJ got straight fried, man, for real, man. Oh, man, the hormonal behavior, the erratic behavior from these Spencerholics, I swear to goodness gracious. They're so erratic and sensitive, bro. Say Errol can't even speak right. Al needs to address these claims. Being a ghost of Sam Watson no longer acceptable. For real, bro. For real. We need to figure this out, people. We need to figure this shit out. We need to. Is the Butler Fred Barbershop Hawthorne? Come on, Fred. You got to go to the West Wing for real. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying it was him, but I'm just saying, he mentioned the West Wing. Yes, sir. We will carry out the orders. Yes, we're gonna get her the freshly squeezed. I mean, I'm talking about the 1840 wine that's been marinating up here. That's what she likes, right? Yeah, we just purchased some bottles and they was received today. So yes, she'll get her bottle of wine, no doubt about it. Freshly cut cheese. I'm talking about aged. Oh man, the aged cheese is very, very delicious. Make your mouth water just thinking about it. And we're giving her, just like you asked there, Sir Heyman, the dark wheat. Yeah, we're giving her the dark wheat that she like with fresh butter. I'm talking about homemade butter. Yeah. It's crazy out here, dog. The streets are wild right now. Hey man, don't become a hitchhiker out here, bro. All of you out there listen to all these haters talk their shit. Believe me, I'm telling you, don't get too close, man. You got a lot of crackheads running around here. You got a lot of crackheads running around here. They don't know what to do, bro. They don't have no control of their actions or anything. Don't let them swoop you up. Don't be a hitchhiker out here at the YTC, because I'm going to tell you what happened. What's going to happen. You're going to get too close and you're going to start hanging out on the avenue. You're going to walk in, you're going to hang out on the avenue. And you're going to goddamn hang out too long to the point where somebody going to walk up to you and say, hey, you a Spencerholic, man? How did you know? Don't ever admit to it. Once you admit that you're a Spencerholic, they're going to go to step 2. Hey, man, we having a meeting in about 15 minutes, man. We're going to get high again, man. You want to come along? I know you're a hitchhiker. I haven't seen you around here before. But you want to come up here and just spend some time with us? Yeah, man. I heard so much about you, dude. Hey, yeah, you inviting me? Is it good? What you mean, is it good? I mean, is it pure? You know, it's not a lot of baking soda to it. Oh, man, we got the good shit, dog. Not only that, we got the good premium beverage. I mean, that type of liquor that make you, you close your eyes and say, shit. That shit that tastes good. We got the good shit over here. How much do I got to pay you? No, this is free on us. Okay? If you continue to stay over here, we're going to have to get you set up so you can pay your $5 dues, okay, to be a part of the organization. What organization is that? Is the organization I've been hearing a lot about lately? You know what I'm saying? What people said, they stamp it at the end of their lives. The Almighty. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, that one. Oh, for real? Only $5 dues? Okay, cool. Where we going to meet at again? All right, cool, man. Appreciate it. Should I bring anything? Should I stop somewhere and get a sandwich tray or some grapes? You know what I'm saying? What should I bring? Some Capri Suns, some chips. What? Just let me know. I'm willing to do anything and everything, man. Just let me know. I want to be a part of it. Just bring you yourself right now, man. It's the initiation process. We just need to talk to you about something dealing with Errol and, you know, kind of see where your head at. Because in our group, we think is one. You know what I'm saying? I know you might be one of those people that think for yourself, but in this particular group, we think as one. So what the next man think is how I think, and what he thinks is how I think, and what they think is how I think. We all think alike. You willing to go through that? Yes. So you're willing to get brainwashed? I mean, you're willing to support the organization? Yes. Okay. We're gonna see. All right, there you go, right there on the table. Pick it up, smoke it however you want. All right, and get your head right. And we're gonna goddamn do this live stream, and we're gonna talk about the IG last night. Okay. All right, because this guy was over here just straight up telling the truth. We know he was telling the truth. He seemed genuine, but we're gonna break it down and see how we can prove that he was lying. Because nobody could verify the 50 million. Nobody could verify it. Nobody can verify it. That crack is good? The crack is good? Okay, cool. I'm glad you like it. It's more where that came from. It's more, let me tell you, it's more from where that came from. I don't know. Al Heyman is like the father on the movie Equilibrium. That man Bud said, "I'm the best fighter in the world. Stop playing with me." Real talk. That shit was classic, right, Blunts? That shit was classic, man. Legend. That was a legendary line, bro. He said, "I'm the best fighter in the world, man." He's letting his people know. He wasn't letting the Spencerholics know. He was letting his people know. I'm the best fighter in the world. That's why they fuck with me. I'm the best. They was just stand down, scare my puppy with laughing out loud. Hey man, I'm just saying, man, you just listen to some of the shit that people say. And then when somebody like Crawford come over here and give you some real shit, they just get mad about it. They don't even want to give this man least bit of credit. Like, hey, y'all know I'm like Errol Spence supporter, real talk. We already know that. But I gotta give Crawford his credit, man. I'm gonna give him his just due. He came up here, he said some real genuine shit yesterday. I can't go against that, bro. He said some real genuine shit. I mean, come out like that, man. Be a man about it. Don't be a hoe ass nigga, man. Don't be a hoe and all you doing is listen to the audio and then you on the phone with somebody else. Oh man, that nigga didn't get no 50 million. Who? From who? He didn't verify that. Why he bringing it up now? He didn't bring it up before. Constant bitching and complaining, dog. Constant bitching and complaining. We don't need no legal representation to figure out what the fuck was said. This is basic English, dog. This man got on here, spoke basic English, and told us what was on his mind. He gave us the sequence of events and how everything played out, and how he went from start to finish trying to make this shit happen. Errol Spence didn't even want to provide him the courtesy, y'all. The motherfucking common courtesy to call that man back after he told him, dude, I got 25 million for you. I got 25 million. Give me a call back. Nothing. So he has to damn do what a man got to do who's supporting his family and taking care of his business. He called up the Grand Poobah Al Heyman, and Al just pretty much told him, I don't want nobody else touching this. Why would you want to put a ceiling? But you're putting ceilings on him. Oh, my bad. You can't climb up and touch the ceiling if you chained at both ankles and you're attached to a motherfucking wall down in the cellar. You can't get to the ceiling when you're in the basement locked up. That's what he meant. Oh, why would you want to put a ceiling on that? In order for you to move around like that, you got to be free. But no, he must not know. I'm trying to put these motherfucking ankle bracelets on your ass. I'm trying to put them bracelets on your wrists and chain you to the wall down in the cellar until you come up with a goddamn credible solution to sign this contract. Ask your boy about it. It's real. Ask Errol. He been down there. That's how I got him to lock himself in. Real talk. That's how I got Errol to lock himself in. Real talk. He knows. That's why he ain't gonna call you back. Oh, for real? That's fucked up, man. That's all you could have said ahead of time. I'm up here. I'm trying to make negotiation work, and there's no way Errol got to get permission, huh? Yeah, because after he got off in that cellar, he knew. He knew. We business for life. Even when he retired, I'm getting a percentage of his shit. We in this for life. There ain't shit he can do. But you can do me a favor, though. Come back in 2023, man. I know you got a lot going on. You about to go over here and do your thing over at BLK. But come back in 2023, man. The office going to be the same. But man, My fault, people. That shit dropped out. Put some respect on my name, for real. Why are people saying Bud is lying without Errol or Al saying Bud is lying? I really can't understand that. Shout out to Donald on deck, man. It's because they refuse to accept the truth. You know what I'm saying? We live in a sea-blind community era right now. People see shit. They understand. It's validated. You know what I'm saying? They know everything about it to be true. But according to the person, you know what I'm saying? According to the person where it's coming from or the person that it may be favoring or whatever, if they have a whole entirely new agenda or other agenda, they're going to go with the agenda. They're going to push the narrative to the agenda. They're not going to be neutral. A lot of cats ain't built like that physically, nor mentally. They're not built like that. They soft ass, beta ass niggas that always want to go up here and whine and cry about shit. They're not willing and able to be honest, people. They're not going to goddamn tell you straight up. For them to be up here talking about what Bud was lying about and everything, what Spence is lying about? Tell me what Spence is lying about. Please help me out with Spence is lying about. I want him to lie about something. Because y'all starving, like I say, y'all starving for attention, man. I just put 200 pacifier, adult pacifiers out there. The package should be arriving at the YTC real soon. I talked with Amazon. I want y'all motherfuckers to start calming your ass down and goddamn put that pacifier in your mouth like you like to do your thumb. I'm donating to the motherfucking the Spencerholics because these motherfuckers out of control. What is Errol Spence lying about? You don't know what he's lying about because you can't get that man to speak up. What is he lying about, though? Do you think Terrence is lying about Spence not calling him back? Spence didn't call the man back. Are you not willing to say, you know what, brother, I respect you trying to bring Spence money even though Al Heyman was trying to fuck you over? And then for him to sit up here and say what Al Heyman said, why would you want something? He don't want nobody else to touch it because why would you want to put a ceiling on it? And then he brought his mama that was chilling on the West Wing into it. She's not doing well. As rich as he is, right? He don't have a caregiver. He's not taking care of his mom physically like that. A caregiver is. A nanny. A nurse. Whatever it is. He's not doing it. Bud has never been found out for being a liar before. So why he gonna start lying about stuff now? Shaking my damn head. I trust what he say 100%. Speak on it there, Toby. For sure. We take it for what it is, man. Just like Toby said, we haven't had Spence out here getting behind the wheel at 3 o'clock a.m. and wrecking his vehicle. We haven't seen him out in public at a promotion that he signed to intoxicated. We haven't seen him out here at a promotion intoxicated that he signed to. We haven't seen that shit. For real. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen him fuck off his career and put his damn physical ability to perform at the highest level in jeopardy. We haven't seen that from Bud Crawford. We haven't seen him just being a Twitter type guy and speaking in short sentences. Though people don't understand pretty much of what you're saying verbally, as far as the audible, that doesn't mean that you can't get up here and talk to him. Now, he might feel some type of way. He might not like the way he sounds. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't care for these fans out here. Because I'm tired of babysitting their ass, bro. Seriously, I'm tired of babysitting their ass. Terrence Crawford sent this tweet out. And I'm forward the tweet because I want to put this up here. So just sent it to me while I was on live. I want to talk about this tweet. All right. Appreciate sending that, Blunts. Let's put this tweet up here. It's important. It's very, very important. It's very relevant to the live stream. Real talk. It's very relevant. Because you have these, you have the crybabies up here pouting. Now look at this tweet that was put out there. Let me take that down. Terrence Crawford said, I'm pretty sure if anything I said was a lie, at Errol Spence Jr. would have been said something by now. He was watching my live, but he knows what's real. But there's things he might not know or knew because he's not the one at the table like me myself is. Let that tweet marinate. Let it marinate, man. Let the tweet marinate. He's pretty much telling Spence, it's certain things, intricate details that you may not know because you're not at the table like me myself. That's true words. You're not allowed. Okay? You're not allowed. So let's look up something right quick. Because we have to teach the Spencerholics each and every time that you direct information towards them, you have to teach them for real. Because they're not self-learners. We're talking about they're not self-learners like that. So let me share screen right quick. Just for a brief moment, all right? Just for a brief moment. Terrence Crawford understands that Errol Spence isn't allowed, okay? So I'm going to take this tweet down, and we're going to just go through an educational period for the Spencerholics, all right? This is allow.
Allow.
Okay, you hear her?
Allow.
Okay, allow is give someone permission to do something. Okay, that is strictly for the fan base of the aerosexuals. All right, I am providing you free consultation so that you will know what the definition of allow is. Give someone permission to do something. Okay? Give the necessary time or opportunity for. I just thought I'd share that with y'all because the Spencerholics, they deal with flashcards and writing shit on their hand and stuff like that, or having tutors. I'm not going to give you a tutor. I'm going to be your tutor if need be. Okay? So back to the tweet. We need to read this again for clarity. All right? I'm pretty sure if anything I said was a lie, at Errol Spence Jr. would have been said something by now. He was watching my live, but he knows what's real. But there's things he might not know or knew because he's not the one at the table like me myself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shade. He's just trying to help the Spencerholics understand that unlike themselves and the lack of information that they have, being that he's at the negotiation table or he's on the phone with Al Heyman, it's certain areas from his IG that Spence can't relate to because he wasn't there. He don't know. That's just like so factual, man. That's really, really factual. So don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? And don't believe the ones out here that's trying to say that everything about the live that wasn't even Bud Crawford, first of all. That was a damn clone of his. That was a person standing in for him. That wasn't even him, first of all. For real. And why is his whole team standing in the same house? See, that just goes to show you he ain't making money. You know what I'm saying? He ain't making money. His whole team in the house. Don't believe they up in Colorado Springs and fight camp. Don't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? How could BLK Prime be paying them? Man, they all in the same house. I'm serious, bro. They gonna do anything and everything to knock this shit down. But he sent the tweet out there. That says it all. You know what I'm saying? He's still speaking to the people. Where is Errol Spence? Where is Errol Spence, man? 25 million. 25 million. You asked where the back end money, knowing damn well you wasn't getting paid 25 million with Al Heyman. You said where the back end money at. This nigga is still fucking off behind the scene. There's no way you're going to be sober and somebody's presenting your opponent now. Your opponent. Somebody who's trying to get in the ring with you and beat your ass. Your opponent is bringing, he's doing all the motherfucking lifting, dog. He's coming in with his knowledge and saying, you know what, my brother, I know that you are oppressed. And with that oppression, I'm here to provide you a rescue. You're never going to get what I'm about to offer you from Mr. Al Heyman. So therefore, I'm offering 25 to you, 25 for me, brother. It doesn't get any better than that. Are you willing to take it or leave it? Well, what the back end money? Listen, brother, I got to explain to you that they goddamn crack streaming the motherfucking pay-per-views and the numbers are never going to be right. It's just $25 million, brother. What are you talking about? They got fire sticks in there. Oh, you say fire stick? I got a fire stick too, man. You want to know what brand it is? Man, come on, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Terrence Crawford did every fucking thing he's supposed to do. He's showing how business damn savvy he is. How he takes this shit serious. He don't want to get fucked over by signing his life away. I said it time and time again. These dudes get on here and talk about how fucked up and stupid a fighter was, signing a dumbass contract to put them on the shelf for years. But you get somebody like Terrence Bud Crawford, pound for pound, #1 in the world. He's sitting up here making sure he's never in that position. But these dummies don't want to damn, just be men about it. They don't want to be men about it. They just want to continue to act the way they are in character. Haters. Aaron his own man. He don't control nothing. Well, that was refreshed to us recently, by what the words and the sequence of events was from Terrence Crawford, man. I want to give a shout out to Team Crawford for blessing us with an IG Live and explaining the details to us. And not to worry about the aerosexuals and how they feeling and what they're gonna say about you in social media. They really want to be a part of your team, but like I said before, it's hard talking about, you know what I'm saying, I got to grow some balls, and the string is still hanging out. It's hard to go up here and convince people that you're trying to leave. Oh, I got to grow some balls, I got to get some courage, I got to grow some balls, and you still got the string hanging out, bro. How's that going to happen? You are walking around with the wrong equipment. Real talk. Y'all niggas over here walking around with the wrong equipment, man. Y'all trying to sit up here and go against the grain with everything that Crawford is saying, and you're making him famous. You're making the man famous. Everything he says, you're going to try your hardest to put negative energy to it. In the process of putting negative energy, you have to, once again, get in costume, you clowns. You have to get in costume, you clowns. I'm clowns. I'm talking to you, clowns. You have to get in costume. Look at you. You are not happy with who you are. You have to get in costume. Look, they have to get in costume, bro. They got to put on a big fish shirt, and they have to get in costume to talk shit about Bud. Just the fact that you would take that much time, all of you, to get in costume to talk shit about him makes him famous. It makes him your favorite fighter here on YouTube. Your favorite motherfucking fighter on YouTube, that is Terrence Bud Crawford. The aerosexuals cannot let him out of their sight. They want to be a part of him. The only way they're gonna be a part of him without catching backlash from their cheerleading squad is to go ahead and continue to talk shit and make live streams. They're not doing it because they, you know what I'm saying? They're not doing because as if they don't have no self-control. They're oblivious, bro. They're mind fucked right now. Crawford had these motherfuckers mind fucked. Every single thing that he puts out or does, they will screenshot that motherfucker. They will goddamn give him all the love he need for a whole week straight. This is going to be a 2-week, 3-week type of deal where they're going to continue to talk about the shit he said on IG. Dude, you're doing free promo all along. Errol Spence is sitting up there talking to Mr. Ed. Do you think I should go there and talk to Al Heyman? Ed, come on, Ed, let me know, man. You've been around the game for a long time, man. You think I should just go there and tell Al, that, you know, it's time for me to take over and do what I got to do? Yeah. Hello, I'm Mr. Ed. Yeah, you should do that, Errol. Should have did it a long time ago. You know, I got to eat. All right? And some days, you know, you don't come up here with enough hay. And I'm up here starving, goddammit. You don't want me to become a carnivore. You understand me, Errol? Hey, everyone, I'm Mr. Ed. God damn. Oh, Errol is all in a bad way. God damn, dude. What the fuck? Errol Spence is not saying this man's a lie. So if your leader and your king, your ruler, is not saying that Terrence Crawford was lying, why are you up here saying that yourself? Errol Spence hasn't been on Twitter yet saying that he's lying, people. He hasn't been on Twitter yet saying he's lying. Come on, brothers. Bud definitely did his thing explaining things. I'm a Spence fan, but I know Spence has no say. He's been told what he got to do. Big ups to Crawford. I can respect that, brother. I can respect that. Spence better take notes from Crawford, especially business-wise. Answer me this, Stephen. How can Errol Spence take notes if he don't even have permission to have the pen? How can he take notes without a pen? How can he take notes if he don't even have the permission to go into his phone and goddamn type while Al Heyman is talking? If he can't get one meeting with Al Heyman to ask him questions, how the fuck is he gonna take notes? If he don't have permission to have the pen or the pencil in his hand, so he can't write the shit down, and then when he's in there with Al Heyman, he can't have his phone. You know he can't remember what at least about 2 bytes of information. You know what I'm saying? 2 bytes of information, that's it. And then he's like, oh, man, you're saying too much, man. Goddamn, you're saying too much, man. Goddamn, man. How am I supposed to handle this shit, man? All I know is combination. You know, body, left, right to the body. You know, no look, hook, left hook up top. You know, uppercut, you know. You telling me too much, man. You sure I can't just get that pen right there? Nope. There's no way, no how you're gonna get yourself educated in here. That's not my job, son. You should have got educated while you was outside PBC. You had all the time to get yourself educated, but you was fucking off. Now you get up here with me, and you think I'm gonna let you have more free time to try to figure out the way I do business? Have I not taken care of you, man? I have, right? Yes. So if I've taken care of you and you have a roof over your head, why are you sitting up here trying to ask for a pen or a pencil or take notes while I'm talking? Huh? Am I my brother's keeper? Yeah, you talking to me? Yes, you, Errol. Am I my brother's keeper? Who's your brother? God damn it, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out my office, god damn it. And you better not ever do a live without my permission. Don't ever do a live without my permission. Get your ass back at the house and wait for my phone call. How many fights Spence got left? Good question, man. Good questions. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what Spence got going on, bro. Seriously. I don't know what that dude got going on. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I have to take some time off from this live stream. I will be back on later, but I have to bounce. Old school term. I have to jet. At one time, that was the word. I have to jet. Damn. Now, I have to leave. But, man, y'all been cool, man. Like I said before, y'all pulled up, showed out, and goddamn, let me know what your thoughts was on all of this. And continue to search for Errol Spence Jr., man. I put the milk cartons out in all the local grocery stores and food marts. Man, y'all be sure to check that shit out at every gas station you at. I did what I had to do, man. I did my part. I put out a missing persons bulletin out on Errol Spence because he won't answer his door. And then we just want to know where he at for these negotiations for Crawford. Because 4 months are going to pass by real quick. So I want everybody to grab that milk carton, find out where this dude at. You see him anywhere, give me a call. Real talk, just give me a call. Hit me on the DM and say, God damn it, I found him. You know what I'm saying? I ask him what I need to ask him. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But truth be told, man, I respect what Crawford did on the IG Live. Seriously. Just look at those who respect and support you. That's all you need. Don't worry about the haters. They're never going to go anywhere. But I truly believe since last night, a large number of Spencerholics crossed over. You know what I'm saying? They crossed over and they came a part of the initial probationary period to be on Team Crawford. Real talk. I believe that happened. So y'all stay tuned for that. If you see a flux in numbers over here at WCS, that's the old Spence, fans and supporters coming over here to be a part of Team Crawford. I appreciate y'all. But until then, turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports, man. I'm out.